Please, your lordship.
Yes.
The judgment passed by the Learned Judge Family Court on an application filed under section 13B.
13B has been allowed.
13B has already been allowed, my lord.
Allowed.
Which-
Your wife.
I am wife, my lord.
What was the period of staying together?
My lord,
What was the period staying together?
staying together 2 years, my lord.
2 years.
2 years,
Separation after 2 years.
my lord.
And the ground in the divorce?
Ground, my lord. But marriage has already been collapsed like a house of cards.
Oh,
Iri-
ground kona? Cruelty or desertion?
Adultery, my lord.
Adultery.
Adultery.
Sir, ଯଦି cards ଭଳିଆ collapse କରିବା ଗୋଟେ provision ଅଛି ସେଟା cite କରିବେ ନା ଯେ 13(1) ରେ the marriage collapsing like a pack of cards.
Yeah.
So ସେଇଟାକୁ ଆପଣ consider it's a statutory appeal MATA.
Marriage has already been.
Right.
ठीक है जाट
Just putting such a These things will be required, may not be required at this stage, but you must be ready for final hearing.
My lord.
If
My lord, what
this
has happened?
period- If this period you say there has been allegation of adultery against the wife.
My lord.
So to what extent it has been established, that has to be seen. All right, let us admit, call for LCR. କାମ କରୁ।
କଣ ସେଇଠୁ ସ୍କୋର କର
Yeah,
Item number 2,
requisites are undertaken by witness.
for the
Just
the
Mr.
appellant is
Prusti,
wife.
Mr. Prusti, what is the interim application here? What is interim application here? You have lost in the trial court, okay, judgment stay.
Stay of the judgment.
Miss case. And there's for admission of the matter. This court is. Yes, there shall be, as an interim, there shall be stay of on judgment dated 16/2/23 rendered by Judge Family Court, Jharsuguda in CP 3 of 23 till final outcome of the appeal.
My lordship. But the item number appellant, 2, the
Said
appellant
again by wife,
wife, lord.
against what order?
But that is the order dated 10/5.
Date, ଶୁଣ, ଏଇ ଯୋଉ ପିଲାଙ୍କର ପିଲାଳିଆମି ଏସବୁ.
Divorce petition filed by the.
So divorce by
Yes.
husband, ହେଲେ ନାହିଁ ତ?
Nine, delay nice.
ହେଲା call for LCR insurance. ସେଟା ହେଇଛି 10/5 ନା timely file କରୁଛନ୍ତି। See, same, there shall be stay of operation of judgment dated so and so insurance till final outcome. This disposes the miski IA kardova. Dispose with it. Yes.
Item number 3,
A wife is before lordship challenging the ex parte judgment passed.
Pardon, ଶୁଭୁନି ଟିକେ mic ଉପରୁ।
Wife is before your lordship challenging the ex parte judgment passed in the
Expert is
divorce proceeding.
Admit ହବ ଆଉ କଣ କରିବେ, ସେ ଆସିଲେ ଯାଇ ଯାହା
ଆଜ୍ଞା।
କିଛି କରିବେ ନା, so same. Admitted expert judgment in 22. But you came in time, there is
No, my lord.
you came after. so
Thereafter, I
much-
file an application under order 9 rule 13 to set aside the expertise. That has
has-
also been
That has
rejected.
been rejected.
Yes, ma'am.
So this is an outcome of rejection of the other application
Both,
also. Then where do you challenge the other order?
Lordship kindly have glanced to my prayer. Page 11.
And the consequential order 21/4/23.
Yes.
Where is the consequential order?
It is page 20, madam. Turning page 20.
Page 20.
Page 25 is the ordering.
Have you examined this order 9 rule 13 rejected
Yes, sir.
in a family court proceeding, whether it will lead to MATA? Maybe you have a MATA scope. You have a MATA scope on
Section
the
19,
main order.
section 19 is also,
Section 9.
Any order.
Any order. Any order.
mile.
All right. I will- Any order. Court in petition shall be the repeat petition order, petition shall be presented to the district to file for you. It doesn't come to help you.
19 of which act you are left?
Family code.
Family.
Family court act. Family court act. And order. Or order. Okay. Meet. Call for LCR. Mr. Patnaik, unfortunately, you did, you don't have any interim application?
I'll file.
Yes. Now, he may, are you informed whether he has married in the meantime? or not?
No, I have no instruction
Then
that
you should have
whether
been more careful. Right, all right,
I'll file application.
yes.
Item 4.
Please, my lord. And I'm grateful for your lordships having kept the matter on a short date. We have
Yeah.
filed our wakalatnama, my lord. Lordship may be pleased. This is a writ petition, my lord, challenging the levy of cross subsidy surcharge by the OP it imposed a cross subsidy surcharge on captive power producers, although the
You are
captive-
Mr. Chakravarti,
Sitesh Mukherjee.
Mr. Mukherjee,
Yes, Mukherjee.
S. Mukherjee, right.
But, although,
What is the challenge here?
but the challenge is to the imposition of cross subsidy surcharge on captive power producers. Captive power producers as a class are exempted statutorily under the Electricity Act from imposition of cost subsidy. Lordship may have that for a minute. And then, however, what has happened is that they have imposed a cross subsidy. The Lordship may have that provision for a minute at page 17.
Yes.
The exemption, statutory exemption provided to captive power producers.
Electricity Act.
Yes, Electricity Act, section 42.
Electricity Act.
I have also extracted it if your lordship pleases.
Gentlemen. Gentlemen. Yes, you could set yourself right. When you come to court, there is a orderly behavior in a court. Okay, this is not drawing room. Please be careful hereafter.
My lord.
Our eyes are quite open. Ears may be concentrating on lawyer, but eyes rolling down. So be careful. Yes, what is
My
the
lord.
provision you want to
Blood
show?
section 42(1) and then the proviso.
Let us come to
42(2).
42(1) first.
Yes, 42 is the obligation of distribution licensee to develop and maintain an efficient distribution system, followed by, my lord, the open access provision, which is 42(2). I would draw your attention, kind attention to 42(2) and then the fourth proviso.
Yes,
State Commission, which is
Yes.
OP1 in this case, shall introduce open access in such phases.
please be on the mic.
I'm sorry, Bilal. The State Commission shall introduce open access in such phases and subject to such conditions, including cross subsidy and other operational constraints. That, Bilal, is Regulation 23, which I have extracted, Bilal.
You have annexed it.
Yes, I have annexed it and extracted it.
Page.
It starts at 103. The relevant Regulation 23 is at page 142. And Bilal, this amplifies the provision and makes it very clear.
Yes,
If open
142.
access facility, a lordship has that, this is
142.
page 142.
I'm
grateful,
Page it at 142.
I'm great. Regulation 1, Sub-Regulation 1, if open access facility is availed of by a subsidizing consumer of a distribution licensee of the state, then such consumer, in addition to transmission and billing charges, shall pay cross subsidy surcharge determined by the commission. Well, Lordship will skip the rest, what is the unit rate and all that. Then the first proviso says, provided also that such cross subsidy surcharge shall not be levied in case distribution access is provided to a person who has established a captive generating plant for carrying electricity to the destination for overuse. So we are all captive generating plants.
What is the dispute redressal mechanism on this issue? There is a notification issued simply by the commission.
Yes. That's
Then
right.
what is the dispute redressal mechanism?
The full constitution bench judgment of Supreme Court in PTC case, bar trading company case, says that if it is a regulation, then appeal will not lie. A writ will have.
No, it is not a regulation.
It
It's
is a
notification.
The notification also purports to be under the regulation, because
Let us see the notification.
kindly see. Yes.
Let us see the notification.
Your
Let
lordship
him
will have.
complete.
Yes, lordship. I will. I'll.
Ooh,
Yes.
it's a drafting somewhere else, not by
661.
Odisha High Court people. It's not a drafting by Odisha High Court people, lawyers
I'm
at
so
least.
sorry, Milord.
No, in the prayer, there should be at least mentioning of the annexure, where it available. You come to prayer 64.
Yes, Milord.
You have the prayer A.
Yes.
You have the clear indication, what is your challenge, but you don't say where it is available, annexure, it
I'm
is
so
annexed
sorry,
or
Milord.
not.
I deeply apologize, Milord.
That
for
should be that is the
lapse.
fundamental
Yes,
aspect.
Milord,
So where do we find this notification?
yes, Milord, that notification your lordship will find at page 661.
61.
Annexure,
No.
Yes.
No.
normally it is indicated
Yes,
as annexure.
It is very convenient, Milord.
So that it becomes convenient for the court.
Absolutely.
It
I
is not searching here and there.
No, very pertinent, right? Because also if the relief is to be given, it has to be specific to the annexure.
So notification, page 87.
Yes. 661 is the notification that has been issued for this current year. Previous years we have challenged, Milord, notice has been issued, matter is pending before your
Just
lordship.
1 minute. Where is the notification?
Yes. But the notification your lordship will see starts at 483.
4?
89.
489.
489.
Hmm.
489. Effective from 1st April 2023. In exercise of powers conferred under section 39, 40 and 42 of the Electricity Act, read with the provisions of Orissa Terms and Conditions of Interstate Open Access Regulation, the Odisha Regulatory Commission has passed the common order with regard to approval of open access charges, wheeling charges, surcharge and additional surcharge applicable to open access customers for use of interstate transmission system, distribution system, which shall be effective from 1st April. Wheeling
But
charge.
there must be.
Yes, Milord, I am coming.
excise before issuing such notification.
It is, my lord, a tariff.
Draft must have been issued, objection must have been called for from the users.
Unfortunately, my lord, not, because this has been done in a process which involves the distribution tariff of the OPs 4 to 7, my lord. They are distribution companies. They are the ones who collect these charges. In their tariff proceeding for the whole year, this charge has been introduced as one of the charges they can collect. They can collect from everybody else, no difficulty. To the extent that this is made applicable to captive consumers, our grievance is limited to that.
No, your grievance is limited, we understand, but
Yes.
we find first of all, this annexure 7 is a notification only.
That's right. My lord,
It's not anything touching the regulation, so that a writ of mandamus can be there.
kindly see the power is exercised. Your lordship will see that under section
They
40.
say it is under
3940.
the provisions of.
Yes,
so and
yes.
so.
I read, my lord,
No,
20.
that is there, that's the power
Yes.
conferring them to come up with the notification.
That is right.
That doesn't mean that this is absolute.
That is right, my lord.
Therefore, why don't you move the regulatory commission?
My lord, the regulatory commission is pass the order and become functus officio, my lord. That is the difficulty
Then-
that I
then-
have.
then
The appellate provision may be difficult because it will not be permissible, my lord,
Why?
because I'll tell you. Your lordship.
Going back to that question that
Yes.
fell from my lord, actually, if there is an adjudicatory mechanism,
Yes.
that is always better. Considering the latest trend of the
And
judgments.
yes, absolutely.
and
technical issues and all
experts
that.
Must deal
And,
with such subject.
Yes,
But-
and 39, 40, 42 are the powers to issue notify.
So, my lord-
So this court
You go ahead and
suppose accepting your arguments, then how to read the first 3-4 lines that 39, 40, 42 has been exercised.
Yes.
So can the court say that even by exercise of 39, 40, 42, it becomes a statutory provision?
Lord, what kindly.
Please
I
appreciate that.
yes.
No.
I bow down.
No,
I have understood,
you
not,
have-
it's just the
no,
power
you-
cannot be.
You have said that last year the notice have been issued.
There
Yes.
is failure discharge or proper discharge. It should be examined.
I bow down,
Different
Lord.
Body.
May I just make
Therefore,
one
withdraw
point?
this, go in appeal.
My lord, may I just make one
We'll
point?
Keep the points kept open.
May I just make one point, my lord, the difficulty?
Yeah.
The captive consumers were
No,
all,
don't explain here.
I'm
please.
just giving
No, you
why
are
the
going
writ
to
will.
bury it. Mr. Mukherjee.
Yes,
You are going to bury it. Will not touch that aspect
Yes.
at this stage.
very well, my lord.
It will be kept open,
Correct.
whatever round there you go. And the appellate authority is the expert body may come decide.
No, I quite see what is falling from your lordship,
No,
except
that's
that
the
there
only
may be a
one way.
difficulty. Let me explain, my lord, because what has happened is a regulation, we were
Again,
all.
I am coming.
I'm-
You are asking us to deal with the merit now.
No, my lord, only one regulation I will show, which has interposed, because I was all along from the date.
That's a scope available with the appellate authority.
No, my lord, the appellate authority cannot set aside the regulation because the regulation is a
No, it
delegation.
is not regulation, it's a notification.
Yeah, my lord, the regulation,
The misunderstanding, you have taken
Lord-
us to 489, this is just a
yes,
notification.
my lord, I will.
And there is power under section 30, 39, 40,
Yes.
42 to bring such notification.
That's right, my lord.
Therefore, this is not for the first time such issues are coming. You go very well. the
Lord, just
raise of this.
may I just point out one regulation where lordship have been very patient. I will just point out why the problem has arisen.
Yes, all right. Come
What
to-
has happened is, my lord, the
come
cap.
to regulation.
Yes, what has happened is that the captive generators were all along exempted from cross subsidy
You are
surcharge.
going to merit, Mr.
No, my lord, I'm just
Mitchell.
coming, I'm giving the background of the regulation, my lord. Kindly see
No,
this
but
page,
Not necessary at
In
this,
page 8, my lord, the regulation that I have, my lord.
not necessary at this stage.
There is
Sorry.
another regulation.
Sorry,
which
we
is-
don't want to waste our time.
My lord,
You are harping on merit.
my lord, there is
We'll not-
another,
we'll-
there is
we'll-
another regulation which has interposed, which I also have challenged. Kindly see that. I kindly see that. Page 8. This is, my lord, the RPO regulations.
No, no, come to prayer. Where have you challenged the regulation?
Yes. I'm obliged, my lord. I'll point that out. Page 64, your lordship will have. Prayer C, your lordship will
So
have.
C, D will entertain, others will not entertain.
Very well, my lord. I will
You
make
are
my
not
case.
gaining any way.
My lord, I will make my case.
Mr. Mukherjee,
Yes,
you
sir.
can take a short adjournment. You ponder over it because again, if you come to annexure 7, it is very clear, open access charges notification.
Correct.
So the first thing we have to observe that it's not a notification. I mean, Anyway, C and D has fell
If
from
your
the-
lordship
so
says
C and
it is
D
not
fine,
a
C and D
notification,
fine,
my
then
lord,
Can be examined.
I will be grateful.
So whether your, I mean, the petitioner here will be harping on that only C and D, so that instruction you can take. And the last year's pending matters, those can be also disposed of. That if
My lord, C and D is all I want, my lord. That's all.
if they are a challenge to a similar notification like Annexure 7,
Yes.
then those can also be disposed of.
Yes, lordship may be pleased to dispose of, but C and D, my lord, I say that if a lordship observes this is not a
No,
notification.
not in
Then
that
it is
way,
different,
Not
yeah.
in that way. If you dispose, it is finally disposed.
Yes, my
Or
lord,
it- Not that.
I bow down.
we allowing
Your
action.
lordship will finally dispose of observing this is not a notification, there is no difficulty, my lord. Under the
No, it is very difficult for a court to say that it's not a notification once
So-
it is notified.
So, my lord, therefore, my submission is C and D will suffice if your lordships are pleased. Because I'll tell you, lordships,
And
there
See,
is-
the ground of colorable exercise that
With your
terming it
lordship
as a
indulgence.
notification or
And
rule.
you
it's not-
know, the consequence upon challenge of the validity of a provision.
Yes.
It operates unless it is set aside.
Very well, my lord. Not,
Therefore, go.
But statutorily, statute stands on a
Can
different
help you.
footing. Your lordships are dealt with delegated legislation on a
And
different
had
footing
this
on that
this
point.
understanding.
But the
Before that, in exercise of the powers conferred under section 1340-42 of the Electricity Act, read with provisions of OERC so and so, state of Orissa regulation, the Odisha Electricity Regulatory Commission has passed common order on 23/2023 in case number 85, 86, 87, 89 of 2022. And very cunningly, he has not stated about the challenge that order.
Oh, yes, right. There is
Ma-
an outcome.
Kindly go to page.
So you submit, there is an outcome in some process.
Yes, kindly go to page.
As a consequence, notification
consequence.
has been brought. Now, Mr. Sodangi, what is the fun of arguing on this? He is not pressing this issue.
And
He is not pressing this issue. Why are you harping on that?
for a half a minute,
Enjoy your fees.
kindly go to page 493.
We don't argue anything on the notification. He is not pressing.
Madam.
Enjoy your fees.
And notification and the consequence or the order of
Right. But he has a right to challenge the problem.
493 is the
Annexure 8, is it challenged?
no, he has not challenged it. But what?
No,
What is your instruction, Mr. Mukherjee? Just turn the page over, 493, Annexure 8.
493.
So what is your instruction on that? Has it been challenged?
that is, my lord, a tariff order of the distribution company. In that, my lord, my submission is in short.
You understood our question.
Yes, that's why, my lord, I want
Because the
narrow.
notification came as an outcome of this result. So if that is not challenged, then is it not binding? Of course, we are not on that issue now because you are not pressing that issue.
My lord, there is one more thing I wanted to point out, that
Yeah.
regulation.
Yeah.
Captive consumers by regulation.
No,
which is
Mr.
at basic-
Mukherjee will not enter into.
But no,
merits.
I'm not going into merits. I'm just saying that there is no power with the commission.
Okay, then therefore.
C and D.
Therefore, you challenge the provisions at section 23.
Yes, my lord, C and D. That's
So
why.
we entertain on that issue.
Unless you challenge this Annexure 8 at 493, what would be the consequence?
My lord, the consequence is that cross subsidy, I am no grievance against the cross subsidy imposition as such.
No, we are also not asking. So if this notification is a consequence,
Well, there
as a consequence for a captive,
It's a
say, product-
computation. My lord, may
captive
I-
producing units, let us put it that way.
Yes.
So, and you have not challenged that.
My
You are
lord, may I-
satisfied with that. So that shows you are
Lord,
satisfied.
regulation of appellate. Regulation of appellate.
May I just point out
Appellate.
that the exercise in the order.
Regulation is order of appellate.
My lord,
No,
there
that
are
is concerned, that
the
is the
exercise,
question.
that's what my lord, I am trying to
So
satisfy. your-
obviously, if it is not challenged, then what is the consequence?
Yes.
Because there is appellate provision to challenge it.
I am grateful because the issue is narrow. That is what I'm saying. The order only deals with computation. The notification applies it to captive consumers contrary to the act and the regulation.
All right.
So the order only challenges the constitution.
Yes, Mukherjee, and counsel for petitioner, and you are for Mr. Sodangi.
Optimal to one. OERs.
Sri Sadangi appearing for opposite party number one, the OERC here. At this threshold, there is no challenge. There is clear submission that the petitioner is not placing its challenge through prayer number A and B. A and B. Okay. Considering through prayer C and D, there is challenge to the provisions of the regulation, OERC regulation. Now this could admit the matter on ground C and D. Notice. Refugees are undertaken to be filed by day after tomorrow. Since Sri Sadangi has already appeared for respondent number, OP number one, they let there be. No notice need to be, no notice need to be issued to OP number one, except serving one more copy on Sri Sadangi by way of notice. Other opposite parties notice.
4 to 7
And he's
distribution
appealing-
licenses.
He is appealing for the Union of India.
Two also state, to let there be,
Union of India.
let there be service of.
Name.
My lord Karthik Jana, DSJ along with Karthik Jana.
Okay.
Union.
Let there be also service of one copy on Sri Sonok Mishra, who is appearing for OP number two. Sri Karthik Jana also enters appearance along with DSC, Tripadi, DSC, for OP number three. Let one more copy, one extra copy, one copy be served on Union of India, OP number three, through Sri Karthik Jana. Two copies कर दिया, state को two copies and को भी two copies कर दिया. Notice we issued to 4 to 7 on the requisites being filed by the council as undertaken by end of this week, by Friday to file.
We will.
Brief is bulky. All right.
Lord, if your lordship pleases, your lordship may tag it with the writ petition 34660, which is on the same for earlier.
Let the counter be filed thereafter.
Very
Let the pleading be
Yeah,
complete.
but
Thereafter
there is
be
one
tagged.
IEA for stay, Lord, that also noted.
There's no stay possible, you know. You are,
But-
this is challenge virus of a statute. What is the question of stay?
Regulation,
I
Lord.
made it clear from the beginning.
My lord, I may satisfy your
unless
lordship that delegated legislation does not have to be,
You
Lord.
withdraw the case or else.
Lordships don't have to hold your hand on delegated legislation. Statute, yes, not
No,
delegated legislation.
Until unless the provision is declared ultra vires or bad operates. Therefore, there is no stay.
Lord, when this,
So are you pressing the miss case?
My lord, I-
Consider the hearing as submissions from the miss case. For there is no pressing of the grounds at A and B. Further, the repetition or admitted only to examine the bias of the provisions through C and D. This court find there is no scope for granting any sort of interim order. The interim application does stand dismissed. It is however observed. Any payment in the meantime following through annexure 1 notification shall however be subject
so
to
grateful,
ultimate
Lord.
outcome
I'm so great.
of the REIT application.
I'm so great.
My lord, I'm challenging against you too, my lord.
Just 1 minute.
that should be prayer AB.
Prayer AB,
Ah.
sorry. Prayer AB, to the ground AB.
CD.
Further.
My lord, I'm
Yes.
challenging annexure 2, my lord. Page 17 is the ordering portion passed by the Regional Labour Commission, my lord.
RLC
Under Minimum Wages Act,
on a minimum wages,
my
right?
lord.
You are workman.
No, my lord. I am the service provider,
You are the
main
service
supplier of
provider.
main to the BSNL.
Are you a party there?
My lord, I was party there, my lord.
You are party
Before the Regional Labour Commissioner Raurkela,
telecom technology.
my lord. Messrs. MS Telecom Technology.
Come to your cost title. How have you made the cost title in this way? Tally the cost title page 2 with the cost title page 14. Page 2 dharantu, page 14 dharantu.
My lord,
Kon karchandi cost title dekhile, you are OP1 there.
my lord,
So is it a party here?
my lord. And
Oh, apon jodi no bujhi paribe ame kon karibu? MS Telecom.
সেটা মা সারা লেখি নাহাନ୍ତି Messrs.
No,
Tele-
tale cost title will go by the order sheet or
It can be changed here in.
How can you
the
change
appellate
that?
court, Heat court.
so this is not a read application by proper party.
ତାଙ୍କୁ ଆପଣ steps ନିଅନ୍ତୁ ଯାହା ପିଟିସନ ଫାଇଲ
ଆରେ,
କରିବେ ଯାହା କରିବେ
ବୁଝିବେ ତତ୍କ୍ଷଣାତ ବୁଝିବେ ନା ଜିନିଷଟାକୁ
My lord,
ଆପଣ ଆର୍ଗୁମେଣ୍ଟ କରିବାକୁ ଚାଲିଲେ ଆଜ୍ଞା
No, my
ସେଠି
lord.
ମା ସାରଳା ହେଇନି ଏଠି ମା ସାରଳା why don't you seek leave? Sir, I will file application. ଆମେ କାହିଁ ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ଡାଇରେକ୍ସନ ଦବୁ? ଆମେ ତ ଡାଇରେକ୍ସନ ଦେଇଦବୁ ଏଟା ହଉନି properly not a properly constituted writ application dismiss.
liberty.
However, there is liberty to bring a appropriate writ application. ଏତିକି କହି ଛାଡ଼ିଦବୁ ଆମେ ଆମ ଡାଇରେକ୍ସନ ସେୟା ହବ. So ଆପଣ liberty ମାଗିବେ.
ହଜୁର
କେତେ ବର୍ଷ ହେଲା ଓକିଲାତି?
16 ବର୍ଷ ହେଇଗଲା।
14 ବର୍ଷ
16 ବର୍ଷ।
ହଁ?
16 ବର୍ଷ।
16 ବର୍ଷ DC judge ହେଲେ 6 ବର୍ଷ 8 ବର୍ଷ ହନ୍ତେଣି। Counsel for the petitioner seeks liberty to bring necessary correction in the cost title at petitioner side to make it in terms of the impugned order annexed to. Yes, permission granted. Let appropriate application be filed within
3 weeks ମ୍ୟାଡ
3 weeks.
ରାହୁଲ କେଲା ହଜୁର ସେ
ଓହୋ ରାଉରକେଲା ଏକଦମ ସେ ମଙ୍ଗଳ ଗ୍ରହକୁ ଯାଇକିରି ଆସିବ application. ସେ ଆର କେସ୍ ବି ସେୟା
ହଜୁର ସେ
ଦିଟା ଆଗରେ ସେମ୍ ଅର୍ଡର କରି ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ କେମିତି ଟିକେ ମିଷ୍ଟେକ୍ ପାଇଁ ମ୍ୟାଟର ଟେକ୍ ଅଫ୍ ହେଇପାରୁନି କାହିଁ ତରବର କାହିଁକି?
Item 6.
Your Lordship, I appear on behalf of Mr. Acharya. He's on leave today. His son is suffering from typhoid.
Okay,
Kindly
you want
let this-
adjournment?
Your Lordship,
You want
Your
adjournment?
Lordship. Kindly let this matter come up any day.
Who is
please.
suffering from typhoid?
Mr. Acharya's son. He's very sick,
Shashwat.
sir. Your Lordship.
Shashwat's son is suffering.
Your
Acha.
Lordship.
All right, there is request for adjournment on ground of illness in the family of the learned counsel to argue. How much time? Typhoid ହେଲେ ତ 15 ଦିନ 23 ଦିନ 22 ଦିନ ଏମିତି ଚାଲିଯିବ।
Your Lordship, currently he is very sick. He is going to
କେତେ
visit.
ଦିନ
the doctor.
ମାଗୁଛନ୍ତି? How much time?
Anytime in the next week will do.
Next week, all right. Place this matter on next Monday.
Much obliged.
You got a chance. Why did you not prepare yourself?
Your Lordship, recently it was completely
No,
an
however
emergency
heavy
case.
may be the matter.
I beg your pardon. Your
However
Lordship.
heavy may be the matter, you could have prepared yourself at least. We would have come to your rescue.
Your Lordship.
These are opportunities.
I beg your pardon, Your Lordship, but this was.
Don't be
completely
a adjournment master only. Yes, all right.
Much obliged.
Yes. Item
Item 7.
Please, your lordships.
Yes.
But an amendment is required, my lords. I beg your lordships 2 weeks time to bring on amendment. My lord.
How much time?
2 weeks time.
2 weeks time.
My lord.
But this was a read petition filed 7/7. Okay, now. Why there is prayer for amendment, in a read petition recently filed.
Inadvertently, the
Okay.
institution is not a made a party, my lord.
Amendment withdraw better and
Yes, your lordship, please.
yes. Council presses for amendment of the writ application in the pre-admission stage of the matter. Okay, this court observes this matter has not been admitted. It is better a properly constituted writ petition be filed in withdrawal of this writ application. Considering submission of Sri Das, request of Sri Das for permission to withdraw the writ petition. However, with liberty to bring properly constituted writ petition, this court permit withdrawal of writ petition, however, with liberty.
Regret, my lord.
Yes, you two counsel, gentle. Yes, yes. Please on the Udaka. Yeah, please, both of you come this side. Both of you.
Here there is a problem, Lord. Initially, your lordships have pleased to dispose of the writ petition.
You are aware, Mr. Ghosh, that Mr. Patnaik is also aware. So he knows
So unless,
what is the
unless that
difficulty.
order is recalled and that newly added.
No, that cannot be recalled in that way. My lord has made
Yes,
it clear. So
Upon
you-
the
ଆପଣ
application-
ଯଦି-
Again,
Also
record,
Perhaps
perhaps clarify.
as
During
well
the
from Mr.
earlier
Patnaik
blood-
ଟିକେ ଶୁଣନ୍ତୁ Mr.
ଆଜ୍ଞା।
Patnaik ଟିକେ ଶୁଣନ୍ତୁ ଏଇଟା 5-6 8 ଜଣ ହେଲାଣି
ଏଇ ଯା
My lord,
affidavit today.
ଏଇଟା say every time it is coming up, so we are thinking something.
There is a way.
So
There is a way you
so
can,
that
you
you-
can correct. Asantu fresh retreat asantu again. We had earlier exercise, but in a wrong way.
No, as
So
my lord has,
so what you can do that you can mention that this has been disposed of.
no, as
So
my
that
lord has
at least you
directed
can
last
get a
occasion.
notice to the other side.
Ah.
Now in a disposed of writ petition, you add a press party,
Possible.
issue
not
notice to him, and so that is.
No,
not
I have-
possible.
I-
But
as
in
your
a
lordship
press
directed
writ
last
petition, you can do it.
As your lordship directed, as your
No,
lordship.
we are not directing.
No, we
As
are
your
not
lordship
direct.
Because we
observed.
have come to this side now. At times you are thinking for the other side.
ଆପଣ
Mr.
ଯେମିତି
Patnaik, Mr. Patnaik, we are closing. You find out what are the options available.
one minute. As my lord sir observed last occasion, but I have told them to serve the copy. Copy is served and with the
We
endorsement.
don't find adjourning the
Well,
matters. There's no
So
point.
Patnaik,
Point.
after they appear, what will happen?
Only 2022, when amendment application was filed, that by that time, on that occasion, the wrong has been committed.
No.
Because there is a typographical
So
error.
therefore, it's a inherent wrong.
2000, right from 2013 to
It is your
2022.
wastage of time. I mean, we don't mind
The
your wastage of time. At the submission of Sri Patnaik, then counsel and Sri Bose. Looking to the nature of defect, this court find this inherent defect cannot be cured. That too involving a disposed of writ petition. In declining to grant any further time, this court
no time,
take
today I'm
the
filing.
application for modification. This court, however, observe it may be open to the petitioner to avail any other remedy available to the petitioner in the circumstance, in the peculiar circumstance herein. No.
Lots may say that liberty to file and face.
This is disposed of.
Aji file करते हैं.
Find out what are the options.
Then your lordship may permit me to file another writ application.
Oh, I have given liberty.
You have right.
Given liberty.
For that, whether you require permission or not, that you have to also, I don't think we require our advice at least. At least my advice may not be,
No.
obviously.
There's no advice necessary. You can simply bring a fresh writ petition, disclosing everything. And no court will ignore that. Yes, right. Get it applied in it. Same order in the other case also.
Item 9.
I beg your pardon, your lordship. Item number 6, your lordship. Your lordship,
Again, you want adjournment
your lordship,
on the same ground.
your lordship, can this
You are for OP.
For the petitioner, Your Lordship. I beg your pardon. Your Lordship, just a little.
Out है.
ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ଦିନ ଚାହୁଁଛନ୍ତି ନା କଣ?
Your Lordship, can this matter come up on Wednesday
Plus, is
instead
it
of
matter
Monday?
Longer date ରେ?
On Wednesday, Your Lordship, can this matter come up
This week
on
Wednesday
Wednesday?
is a holiday.
Your Lordship,
ସେଟା ତ here the court doesn't adjourn the matter for longer dates. It would be on the next Monday or something like.
Monday is it?
Your Lordship, not on some Wednesday. The other week, on a
Exactly.
Monday also. Yes. Oh, we thought you were in item 9. Yes, 9, what is the?
Item 9, may please, my lord. Here, my lord, on last occasion has directed to obtain instruction from the petitioner and file an affidavit that whether he is ready to give up his back wages and he is ready only to be, he will be satisfied if he will only be reinstated in his service. We have also filed an affidavit which is at flag B. Flag B is the affidavit
Who is
filed
for
by
the opposite party?
petitioner, man.
That is, I may be permitted to make my submission through virtual modes.
Yes.
I have also filed my affidavit pursuant to the direction of the lordships.
What is your affidavit?
We have submitted since the petitioner has committed a breach of trust and also lost confidence by resorting to the abandonment.
On the one hand, you are saying you are following the order. The order is we are not answering anything on merit. So because you showed you some indulgence, you can write anything. That he has shown something. You please read the order to order dated 2nd of May. What is the order?
Lordship, we have filed the affidavit that we are not willing to reinstate him because he has resorted to strike in the hospital. He has.
Sir, the problem is that do you have an option to file that affidavit? You are forgetting what you are doing. This is a challenge to a particular. This is not your petition. You are seeking direction in his petition.
No, sir. We are not.
So what affidavit you are saying you are not?
No, that affidavit will be simply thrown out.
You should come to court then if you are unable to follow. You are appearing through a mobile phone. You are saying that I have filed an affidavit. He has committed breach of trust and all.
Yeah, are you aware of the order dated 2/5/23?
Yes, Lordships.
We have recorded your
Lordships are
submission. You are ready to take back the workman without back wages.
Yes, ma'am.
Now he is ready and willing.
No, Lordships, we have submitted in that we are not willing to.
Did you tell your
because-
client that it is his petition, not your petition?
Yes, Lordships. Yes,
So then
Lordships.
how could you file that petition in opposition,
No, Lordship.
in compliance of that order?
No, we have not filed any petition, Lordships. As per the direction of. the Lordships,
Affidavit.
we have
You
filed-
have made the
affidavit.
affidavit a petition stating making
That
allegations
affidavit.
against him.
We have
Now
not
again, you
submitted
have come back
affidavit.
to challenge that order. He challenged here. Yeah, after making a commitment to court, you can't withdraw.
No, Lordships, we have not.
Not ready.
So you withdraw that, we will reject that by imposing cost, or you withdraw that affidavit? Because, and we'll observe that you have done this.
Lordships, as per the direction of the
So,
Lordship.
you can't take the court for a ride, Mr. Das, much less your client. This is not, you are not playing here that whenever and whatever you like, you file. You could very well challenge the petition, the order that is, if you are aggrieved. But here you cannot make out a phrase case by filing affidavit making allegations against him. You have no liberty as such.
Lordships, on
So
the.
how much cost you will pay?
second-
How much cost you will pay for filing a misconceived and frivolous affidavit in a petition filed by him?
Lordships, as per the direction.
Don't
of
make
the
the,
Lordship.
don't take the advantage, misuse the proceeding of a court. This is not a public gallery. You will play to the gallery by filing petitions, affidavits whenever you like to whatever. So those
We
3
have
lines would
complied,
have filed that we are not inclined to take him back that much.
That's all. On
That's
oral
all.
submission
Yes,
also you could have made.
Yes, that is what
You
we
have
have
now
submitted.
come up with a counter
Nobody
affidavit.
asked you for your benevolence or your reason why you will not take him.
Then we'll proceed for hearing.
We'll proceed for hearing.
Yes, Lordships.
So you will
matter
whether you withdraw or
for
will
hearing.
cost on that. Cost on the parties for not following a court's order.
Lordships, we have only complied by submitting affidavit.
Sir, it was not open. Then you are not relenting then.
Ah,
Then
yes.
it's-
All right. You take the order at the submission of respective councils. This matter was heard earlier on 2/5/23, on which date this court was inclined to. This court, in the recording of this concession given by the workman pass the following. Quote kariba. Through para 2, this court find there was a direction to the counsel for the management to obtain instruction if they are ready to reinstate the workman without back wages. It is unfortunate to note that in the 2 days proceeding, the counsel appearing for the management is bringing to the notice of the court of their affidavit dated 16/7/23. For the opinion of this court, this affidavit is undesirable and not in terms of direction of this court dated 2/5/23. It is on repeated asking of the court as to what should be done with such affidavit. The counsel appearing for the management went on pursuing such affidavit and pressing his case through such affidavit for undesirable attitude, uncalled for in a proceeding of this nature, looking to the development taken and recorded, and as recorded through the proceeding dated 2/5/23, this court is constrained to reject the affidavit at flag A. Affidavit of OP number 2 dated 10/7 এটা কোর্ট ওটা 16 লেখাই দিয়েছি 10/7 10/7 at the same time for unnecessarily wastage of time of the court and abuse of process. This court imposes a cost of rupees 10,000 on the management opposite party number 2. We deposited in the
Lordships, I have only submitted as per the
deposited in the district Red Cross fund. Khorda within 10 days. Receipt being filed, the matter will be listed for further hearing. As you say, they are not inclined, so therefore it has to be finally heard.
Well, and they have also not specifically denied that they will.
Oh, that is hearing of the matter.
They don't challenge
They don't.
They have not.
They have not challenged.
He may be all relating, but at least you must follow that. They have not. It was specifically told to them that they have not challenged
Well,
the award.
So we'll find a
They may-
consequence. Wait
Find a
for
consequence.
2 weeks.
well.
Item 10.
10, I pray for a restoration because the labor court matter.
Please be on mind.
My lord, I
It's a
pray for restoration.
application.
Restoration.
Have you soft copy on the
Yes, yes, my
council's
lord.
already
Morning,
approved
morning.
the
I
other
have,
side?
My
Please.
lord. ଯାଇଥିଲି ମୋତେ ଟିକେ
I think
my lord.
had the submissions of the respective councils. This we
Copy not, sir.
ଦେଇଦଉନାହାନ୍ତି ରେଷ୍ଟୋରେସନ ରେ କଣ ଆଉ ରେଜିଷ୍ଟ କରା ହୁଏ?
ନାଇଁ କପିଟା ଦେବେ ଖାଲି ଆମେ ତାର କଣ ରିପ୍ଲାଏ ଦବ
मेन केस रे सुनानी हबो
आज्ञा
हां एटा सीएमएपीएल रे सुनानी
नाइ नेचुरल सर्च हो
you can't block on the technical
Okay.
ground on the merit of the case and this court you find there is genuine ground of non-appearance of the counsel on 11/7/23 on which date the writ application got dismissed. In this circumstance, this court is inclined to allow the CMAPL sanction, thereby restoring the WPC 13542 of 22.
I pray date would. I pray date, short date.
Date कर दियो एटा केबेरो मैटर
Copy टा देई देलेनी एबे
They
22 रो 17th of October.
My lord, nice, my lord, it's a order of see. My lord, I pray.
मो आगे hearing कोई करी
No, like any date, sir. No, sir, I'm not praying for any date, simply adjournment.
खाली simple
Simple
एटी मैटर जहाँ आसुची हियरिंग पे तारि भितरु किछि करबो हम हातरे बोथ ऑफ अस आर हैविंग जजमेंट रिजर्व तेणु आमे जजमेंट क्लियर न होला पर्यंत आउ कोन मु रिटायरमेंट पर जजमेंट लिखि परबी तो काई बर्डन नहीं घर रखिबी जति अछि सेटा क्लियर करबा आ कोर्ट रे जदी किछि अर्जन काई मु त सीएम अलाउ करली सरला
आज्ञा
किछि ऑर्डर करबा
रेस्टोर लागे सेटा आउ थरे आसीले जेतोळे आपण एप्रे अटैक करले आज आसीनी सेटा
आज्ञा
yes next
For addition item 11,
11 lordship pardon me on the last occasion it could not appear. I missed the list. That is why there was non-appearance on the last occasion.
last occasion ro non appearance ta aji kin katiba
No, I'm calling katia be your lordship only pardon me on that. I could not appear on that.
Okay.
My lord, on 17/7/2023, your lordship directed me to file an I'm for the husband appellant. Your
you are
lordship
for the husband
appellant,
appellant
my lord. On 17/7,
just give us little background.
My
Give
lord.
us little background.
My lord, the divorce has been rejected by the learned family judge Barampur,
Right,
challenging that the husband is before your lordship as appellant,
right.
wife is respondent. Your lordship directed on 17/7/2023.
No, why we have directed? Maybe situation
My
has
lord, on
arisen.
my prayer, on
There
my
may
prayer.
not be, there may not
Yes, your
be
lordship.
any possibility. You are
My
not
lord.
ready and willing to take.
My lord, my lord, your lordship on my prayer directed to file an affidavit that I have to deposit, I can give 10 lakhs rupees to the wife respondent to, in compliance to your lordship's order. I have filed that affidavit on Friday, serving a copy.
Have you recorded
Nice,
your submission
yes,
that you
yes,
are ready?
yes, your lord. And I have filed also, 17/7/2023.
केत तारीख?
17/7/2023.
Okay.
Say affidavit ta टिके record को आगे आसो मु copy दे देचे, tomorrow let it come along with the
नहीं
affidavit.
नहीं आपण affidavit देले की?
मु देई सारची already Friday देली.
से affidavit टा काई ओ आसीनी आजी?
आसी पानी, let it come tomorrow along with the affidavit.
Okay. नहीं हमें एटा next week place करिवु.
आज्ञा.
In the meantime, you deposit the 10 lakhs draft.
But 10 lakhs again more, since the petitioner is presently.
Commit and then
No, my lord, I will deposit. My prayer is that since the petitioner is working in Bombay presently, this affidavit also he has sworn in there.
अरे कौन ची courier रे पठेबो draft
Again,
change
मते
करिके?
आपके समय दिया जाओ.
10 days?
Again, 2 weeks after let it come.
No, 2 weeks after, no, 10 days. Yes, you take instruction in the meantime. See, he is not ready and willing to take you back. What is the purpose of, suppose, even if we dismiss the writ application of the husband, where do you stand? So, 10 lakhs is bona fide, कहलेनी हमें 10 लाख दे दो बोली, affidavit टा property रा देई चंदी. हैला? We make it also clear. If you go exorbitant, you don't also gain some litigation further. Therefore, let us have a viable solution. You get ready, you accept that amount, go away simply.
10 days पर किन्तु गोटे सर गोटे अदर अछि कोन एटा पिल्लाटे अछि. If there will reunion it can family can reason. He is willing to join.
She not ready.
आगे सेतर डायरेक्शन हेतिला हमर काउंटर क्लेम फाइल करतलो वाइफ.
Probably Mr. Patnaik probably
understood
us.
I'm sorry.
ଆମକୁ ବୁଝିବାରେ ଆପଣ
No, I'm sorry. I'm still sorry.
ଆମେ କରିଦଉ dismiss କରିଦଉ କିଛି ଆମର କିଛି କରିବାର ନାହିଁ ଆମେ we don't find a ground here. We want a permanent solution. ପିଲା ଅଛି ଜାଣୁଛୁ ଠିକ ଅଛି ପିଲା ପାଇଁ ଆଉ କିଛି ଏନ୍ସୋର କରିବା ଏତିକି ତ ହବ ଆଉ କଣଟା? No, it is up to you. You may accept, you may not accept. We don't force you.
10 days ପରେ ଆସୁ ମୁଁ instruction ନେଇଥିଲି.
You have not taken, you have not gone through our order.
I have gone through.
Then have you not taken
No,
instruction?
no, ଆଜି ପାଇଲି actually miss କରିଯାଇଥିଲି last date ଟା ମୁଁ appear କରିପାରିନଥିଲି copy ଟା receive କରିନଥିଲି ଆଜି ମୁଁ ଜାଣିଲି ଏମିତି previous order ଟା ହେଇଛି. I am extremely sorry for
So
that
we
for my
don't
non
observe anything on deposit. You try, you convince your client, since he has shown his interest to 10 lakhs.
My
Let
lord.
him deposit by next date. We don't observe now. And
Yes,
in
your
the
lordship.
meantime,
My
let
lord.
him take instruction from his client. Well and good, if you part away the litigation
My lord.
with a settlement, it will go. ଆପଣ ଖାଲି ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ଜିନିଷ ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ ଯେହେତୁ ପିଲାଟା କଣ ଝିଅ ପିଲା ନା
My lord, even if you dismiss his appeal, where are you now?
it is very easy.
That is the actually real concern.
ଏଇଠି ଡାକି ଦଉ ଆମକୁ 3
These
ମିନିଟ
are-
ଲାଗିବ.
These are not executable, that's the other thing. Your counterclaim, could you execute that? At least that much the wife will tell you that what is happening to
କହିଲେ
her now.
ବୁଝିବେନି ଯଦି
I am sorry, I am sorry.
My
there has been already filing of affidavit.
affidavit on Friday I have filed my submission, your
Been
lordship.
already
Your lordship may
filing of
kindly,
affidavit
your lordship may kindly.
pursuant to this court's order dated 17/7/23. Registry directed to place the matter 10 day ରେ କର ହେଲା ଆଜି 24 ନା so fourth करते 4th of August. Okay, and in the meantime Sri Patnaik Learned Counsel appearing for the wife is directed to take instruction on the volunteering of the husband through order dated 17/7/23. This court hope and expects the husband will be bona fide enough in maintaining his assurance through his counsel recorded in the proceeding dated 17/7/23 by next date. Right.
My lord, may I make a small prayer, your lordship? May I make a small prayer, my lord? Your lordship may kindly call this matter on 27th of this month, 27th. As your lordship said, I have already discussed with my client. He said that if possible, I will make a further deposit of 5. Your lordship may not record it, but since the wife is working and earning more than me, your lordship directed me to deposit 10 lakhs. That I will deposit. Child is there. I have filed in my affidavit stating that child is there. So your lordship may kindly call it on 27th. Let him obtain instruction. I will pay 15 lakhs rupees. By the next date, 4th of August, I will come with the draft. We will hand over it and your lordship will dispose of. My lord may call it on 27th.
27th.
ରହିବିନି ଏଠି ମୋତେ 2 ତାରିଖ ଯାଏ ରହିବି 27 ରୁ 2 ତାରିଖ ଯାଏ ରହିବି
ଡେରି ହଉଛି ଆଜ୍ଞା ମୁଁ ଦେଇ
ମୁଁ ମୋର ଟିକେ ପର୍ସନାଲି ମୋର ବାହାରୁ ଟିକେ
28 ରେ
ଆଜ୍ଞା 28 ରେ ଆସୁ
30 ଯାଏ
2
ରହିବେନି
ତାରିଖ ଯାଏ ରହୁନି
so ଆସୁ 4 ରେ ଆସୁ
31 ରେ ଆଜ୍ଞା ଆସୁ
4 ରେ
Don't
ଆସୁ
worry, don't worry.
ଆପଣ
Don't worry,
ready
actually, if you are in anxiety that the matter will not be listed, that's not happening.
Obliged.
Item 12.
May I please, your lordships? Your lordships, I am appearing for the appellant wife in this matter. Here we have come before this honorable court challenging the order of rejection for the divorce that we had filed before the family court Jajpur, your lords. Lords, this matter was actually partly heard on the last date, and I have two key submissions to make with regard to the cruelty part that was being discussed in the last
Mr. Young counsel, actually the last time that please confine to the issues framed in the lower court.
Indeed, your lordship.
So that's the key.
Indeed, your
Apart from your key, what you are having, the key is that you confine to the submissions before the learned court below.
Indeed, your lordship.
Because we don't have a key to expand it.
Indeed, your
Please
lordship.
appreciate that.
Indeed. Your lordship, one of the issues that was there before the trial court was that we claimed that it was cruelty on part of the husband, in which he took away our ATM card and withdrew money.
Please, why? No, I
You are
thought.
there. So this is for final hearing.
Yes, indeed. Your lordship.
You wait for some time. Monday ପରେ ଆସିବ।
And you have filed those affidavits by the relatives of the wife.
Yes.
So whether that is entertainable, you have to answer.
No, I know what your lordship is saying.
He is talking about key and you are talking about the love. So whether.
Previously, both of us were.
Sir, that is not the issue. In
Both of you-
MATA, we go entertaining affidavits,
Yeah.
pleadings,
Both
written
of you,
statement.
both of you are traversing beyond the pleading. And
Your
beyond the
Lordship, I
issue
am
of
going
law.
to
That's
keep
all
this-
our indication. Please confine to the litigation next Monday.
Much
Obviously, any solution, both of you can agree. Always endeavor for that.
Your Lordships, again.
Then
taking
searching
into
for
account-
keys and he's searching for locks, you find out a solution.
Your Lordship, we also tried with regard to that. They are not
Sir,
willing.
you not trying. It has to be, you have to think out of the box because these kind of litigations, actually it is not causing any help to by winning or losing.
Indeed, your
You have to think beyond that.
Yes, these
Much obliged.
22 matters, 14, 15, 16 out of list
Lordship, that's correct.
and 17.
Keeping it
22,
on Monday.
23 matters will go out of
Monday.
list. We are hearing the 16 matters. 16, 17, 19 from the Saru Tapar. Yes, this, what is this 18, item 18? Is it arising out of industrial adjudication? 23, what is the hurry now? It's a matter of 23.
Lordship, can I adjourn it?
Please, sir.
There is an interim order on consent.
All right, release.
There is an interim order on consent, Your Lordship, operating since.
Wherever there is a interim order, you can indicate to the court master.
It is on the consent, my lord. Lordship, can you have
Whatever
that order dated?
Whatever it may be, we are not
10th
changing
May.
or vacating interim order.
No, my lord.
So that way, don't be apprehensive.
Item 16, my lord.
Whatever interim order, their nature of interim order will continue.
My lord.
What is that interim order date?
Mr. Das submits that the
Please
client
tell
will
us-
not
tell
take
us-
any
tell
step.
us what is the
The
interim
order number and date. If
My lord, 10th May.
10/5/23.
Yes, ma'am.
Sir, order 2.
10/5/23, second outer data, out order. Thank. Some documents need to be collected on Mr. Ratha passing for interim order. Das submits, his client will not take any steps to move forward. Oh, that's a commitment there. Why should we touch this?
Exactly, my lord. That is what I brought.
If
to your
he,
lordship.
if he interferes in a different way, then there is proper proceeding. We don't touch that.
Well, item 16. Item 16.
Yes, item 16, ଆମେ କେବେର matter ଏଟା?
23 ରହିଲା।
So 23.
ଆଜ୍ଞା।
Five. 10/5 order. Interim order as passed earlier.
Okay, all right. So that will continue. Mr. Mishra,
My
it's a
lord.
matter of 23. I don't have time at least.
ନାଇଁ ନାଇଁ ଠିକ ଅଛି।
for speaking myself.
My lord.
So therefore, I am releasing this.
Delisting. My lord.
My lord, item 39 filing the counter today, so that way maybe come in Thursday. Matter is of 20.
Counter in a matter.
No, counter is no, I am the appellant, they are filing a interim application for the interim maintenance. In that, I earlier was directed to file the details of income and.
But there the interim application is pending.
Yes, ma'am.
My lord,
Maintenance, interim maintenance application is pending.
my lord, my.
Okay, ତାହେଲେ ଏଇଟାକୁ ଶୁଣ IA1 item
Order
30 orders IA 165 of 22.
But Thursday, ma'am.
This will be listed on ଆଜି file କରୁଛନ୍ତି ଆପଣ?
My lord.
You have given copy.
Yes, my lord, copy.
How much time you want?
Your lordship pass.
Okay, let the IA come up for hearing on Thursday.
My lord.
Item 14 my lord.
ପୁଣି ସବୁ ତ କୁହା ହେଲା ଏଗୁଡାକ ସବୁ 22 ର 23 ର adjourn ହବ ପୁଣି ଗୋଟେ କଣ mention ହଉଛି ଡିଲିଷ୍ଟ ହେଲା ସବୁ matter
मतलब can a date may be
Sorry.
fixed my
ଆ
lord?
ଡେଟ୍ ଶୁଣନ୍ତୁ ଆପଣ ଜାଣି ରଖନ୍ତୁ
ଆଜ୍ଞା,
ଡେଟ୍ ଯାହା ହବ ମୋ
I-
ରିଟାୟାରମେଣ୍ଟ ପରେ
I'll collect the documents I just
ଆରେ ବାବୁ
updated.
ସବୁ ଯେତିକି matter 22 23 ଡିଲିଷ୍ଟ କରାଗଲା we don't have time that much to get into judgments, so many judgments. Okay.
After repeal, government of Odisha adopted this on 2002. Now, Lordships, pursuant to which government of Odisha issued letter, page 26, Lordships. Kindly come to page 26. This is first stage. On 6/4/2000, heading is grant of exemption under section 20 to the ULC Act. Subject, Lordships.
If it is a matter under Urban Land Sealing Act, more assignment.
हाँ एटा बहुत तर्जमा है कि आपण कथि आछि मु डिवीजन बेंच रे फाइल करथिली डिवीजन बेंच रे ऑनरेबल जस्टिस तालपत्र कोर्ट रु एटा आसिला
One copy was served on you. What is your counter?
Lordship,
how much time you want?
Lordship, only
Say
thing
23 matter.
Yeah.
7 रे hardly direction for copy.
आधरे तांकर आउ किछि से they have accepted everything and our high court judgment is also binding
You
to
know, if I don't allow them breathing time, then writ appeals come.
Because why I am trying.
Oh, sorry.
I
2 weeks after. As a matter of
August
last chance.
August
2 weeks after date पाइबे आपण दिया हबो 2 weeks ପରେ third week रे date दिया हबो
ओ लास्ट चांस तां करथन मो होय
लास्ट चांस कहली आ कोन आउ 3 थर लिखिबी
ना
I have said already as a matter of last chance. Mr. Panda, he says it is only to be worked out. So therefore go through the brief. You may not be requiring any instruction.
I don't know to.
If it is not challenged, remain operative, then you have to simply work it out. So a mandamus is to be issued for giving effect to a letter.
They have verified everything they have done.
Item 2, my lord, your permission after may be taken up after
Pardon,
lunch.
item 2?
Item 2 may be taken up after lunch, my lord.
After lunch?
My lord, Mr. Mahapathar is on his legs, my lord, on the post.
After lunch jau habani, kali ki hobo? Tomorrow.
Interim order to
ମୁଁ
continue.
ଜାଣିନି ମୋର କେତେ ସମୟ ଯିବ
Interim order to continue.
interim order to continue.
Obliged.
Item 3.
Is considering mutation appeals of 2022. In the event notice aspect is already completed, appellate authority is directed to give a lawful disposal to the appeal, mutation appeal 31 of 22, at least within a period of 1.5 months from the date of communication, non-appeals paper. Yes.
Item 4.
Is your lordship. As per your lordship's direction on the last occasion.
Pardon?
As per lordship's direction, I have served extra copy on Mr.
My
Mark.
lord, we have prepared the counter, my lord. Maybe one,
you want
another
further
one
time?
may be given to further. Next week we will file. In this week, we will file the affidavit, my lord.
Any
Counter affidavit.
week after?
Yes, ma'am.
A week re file karibe?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, counsel appearing for the development authority submits the counter is almost ready and likely to be filed by end of this week. Place the matter next Tuesday.
Obliged. Obliged.
Obliged.
Item 5. My lord, your lordship has directed me to file the cost title of the certified copy of the cost title.
Yes, where is the cost title? There is no cost title of the issued order. I had directed probably. Where is the certified copy, further certified copy? Hmm. This is a proceeding under what provision? OCSPFL.
My lord.
This is final order in the revision.
My lord.
Private party is also there.
My lord.
No, but this, you are producing a petition copy. Where is the order copy with cost title?
That is the
I don't find even case number being reflected in annexure 6. Come to page 31, there is no case number even.
My
So
lord,
you have to
it
provide
has
the
been
certified copy of the order with a cost title.
It has been annexed as annexure 6.
Annexure
6.
6, no?
My
Yes, annexure 6 doesn't have any head and tail. It starts with these two revision petitions bearing 67, 60, 66 and 67. I don't get under what provision of law or to which court,
My lord, I will file the
case
entire-
number even,
My lord, I will file the entire certified copy of the revision case.
you will file.
My lord.
Kahin aschi tale matter.
False title about-
There is no filing of the impugned order with cost title and the case number. This matter is already adjourned once. Registry directed to counsel the still 6 time to bring such order in complete shape. Registry directed to place the matter only after such document is filed.
Item 6.
May I please, Your Lordship?
Failure of filing of detailed certified copy, within 1 week you are to file, because this is already once adjourned. Within 1 week.
As per your
The
direction
matter
to
will
file
be
the
dismissed
certified
without
copy.
further reference, but however with liberty to petitioner to bring a fresh writ application with proper document. Yes, item 6.
Item 6, my lord, as per our direction to file the certified copy of the appeal case number 386-7 of
Yes,
2016.
what is the challenge here?
I'm challenging the order, dismissal order passed by the settlement officer.
Annexure
Annexure 3, my lord.
3.
Page 26 is it revealed that the appellant is absent
This
since.
was also, you had not filed the certified copy. Today you are filing.
Okay.
Certified copy of annexure, impugned order, annexure 2. Annexure 2 is it?
2, my lord.
Annexure 2 file be kept on record. Okay, you have challenged this order. This is dismissed for default.
Okay.
Okay, then who are the parties? Yes, who are the parties to the proceeding? This is 22-2 proceeding.
Yes, my lord.
State is the only opposite party.
Okay.
Okay, then let the matter go
Private
back.
party also one.
It is dismissed for default. So let the matter go back and we decided giving opportunity.
Maybe
to
direct
them.
to restore the.
No, there are private parties. How do you say this is state is only contesting? Sorry, you are making wrong statement. Come to your constate, you yourself have indicated there are three of private opposite parties.
Yes, my lord.
अब कहले कहीं कहीं ना दिखाले state बोले कहले. Issue notice on the question of admission fixing short returnable date. Considering there is involvement of an order dismissing a proceeding for default. But however, such order cannot be interfered in absence of hearing opportunity to the private opposite parties. This court direct registry to issue notice to the private opposite parties 4 to 6 was carefully. Fixing short returnable date, 3 extra copies they state को. And the matter will be listed immediately after appearance of the private opposite parties. Yes.
May I please, your lordship? Item 7, my lord, limited prayer, the SRP petition 43719 is
Press
pending.
admission or
Press admission.
reception? No, I don't mean read petition for press admission. The SRP, is it for press admission or disposal?
2019, your lordship, the pleading has been completed.
Reading completed.
Yes, my lord,
Okay,
matter is
then
pending.
final disposal direction within 3 months of the date of communication of order.
Item 8.
Yes, 8.
Please, your lordship. Lordship, there are 2 writ petitions in item number 8, both being husband and wife, my lords, seeking permission, seeking appropriate orders from my lord.
Right. It's a application for renewal.
Yes, my lords. Where my
Stage you have come here.
Lord, my application for renewal of passport has been
It is
rejected.
still pending.
It's rejected.
Copy of the writ application.
Okay, I am directing. If it is pending, it will be disposed. Enjoy your fees. Why notice will be issued again? You will come and say that, sir, it is pending. If it is pending, Bhaktanga na likhi dawa na. At the submission of land counsel for the petitioner. Petition involve following prayer. Looking to the pleading and the submission herein, this court find. It's a renewal application or?
No, I've applied for seeking renewal of the passport, my lords. It has been rejected.
Rejected.
Mike offers.
He said it has been rejected.
Rejected?
Yes, my lords.
Where is the
Annexation
rejection
number
order?
4. Annexation number 4, my lords. While later they've intimated me, my lords, that
No, it has not been rejected.
why later they have said.
Okay, then you have to attend person to this.
My lord?
You should have attended person to this. You have a criminal case pending. That's why they have directed.
Yes, my lord.
To visit their office.
No, we visited there, but
thereafter what happened?
No viable solution.
Okay, how you say it is rejected?
Lord, why letter they have intimated that.
What is that letter?
It's in annexure 4, my lord.
No, annexure 4 is not rejection. It's your wrong reading.
Lord,
It's your wrong reading.
this is the page
Oh,
number
ଦେଖେଇଲେ
15.
କଣ ହବ? ଆପଣ ପଢି ପାରୁନାହାନ୍ତି କି English? କଣ ଲେଖା ହେଲା ସେସବୁ ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ?
On processing the application form, the following shortcomings came to
Okay,
notice.
shortcomings have been noticed.
Yes.
Now last line କଣ ଲେଖିଲେ?
Please visit the office or office inquiry.
So what does it mean?
But we went there, but
Then thereafter what happened?
they said we
So,
cannot have.
take your seat. Take your seat. Had the submission of a prayer court karibo. It is taking this court to the communication by Danesha for learned counsel for the fictional contents. Even though petitioner with appropriate document visited the passport, regional passport office to meet the contingencies by Danesha 4 on the date fees, but thereafter there has been no communication on the outcome, if any. The Bhokta Learned Council, however, object entertaining the writ petition saying, since the communication by Danesha 4 was made on 30th/8/22, there must be some communication, and petitioner is filing the writ petition in suppression of the same. This court, without entering into any controversy at this stage on the disposal of renewal application of the petitioner, if any, disposes the writ petition simply observing in the event there is no final outcome on the renewal application of the petitioner after the communication dated 30th/8/22 by Danesha 4. The passport authority, regional passport authority should give a lawful outcome to the request of the petitioner by completing the proceeding if pending in the involvement of the petitioner and concluding such action at least within a period of 2 months from the date of communication of order. Second case, what is there?
Is the wife, my lords?
Same,
It's the wife.
same.
Same wife.
Here also Annexure 4.
Yes, ma'am. Annexure 4. my lords.
So now you are expert. in bringing writ application under the guise of final outcome. Please go through
I
the
would like to
letters.
mention one, my lords. The FIR which was lodged, this was the counter
Oh, don't
FIR.
argue here. You have a remedy there. ଚିଠି ଲେଖିଛନ୍ତି ଆପଣଙ୍କ କେସ୍ ନମ୍ବର ଏହା ଆପଣ ଧର୍ମ କରିଛନ୍ତି ଧର୍ମରୁ ମୁକ୍ତି ପାଇଲେଣି କି ନାହିଁ ଆସନ୍ତୁ ଆମକୁ ଦର୍ଶାଇବେ। Yes, Annexure 7, any outcome?
Yes, kind level clarification. I'm pointing out, so far Annexure 9 is concerned, we have already disposed of the representation, dismissed the.
Annexure?
Well, that
No.
representation.
Annexure 9.
No, Annexure 6 is the.
Annexure 6 is
notice.
the advertisement, Annexure 7.
Annexure 7 is the application.
Application. Well, that we have disposed of. Well, rejected.
Already disposed.
We have disposed of on 19/7/2023.
With an order.
With
a copy to be they do that.
Xerox करके आपन गोटे कॉपी देबी ताको कॉपी करे आ एटा भी दे दोची जोटा से कहउछन जे प्लॉट ताका रोड साइड रे अछि जोटा ऑप्शन होची सेटा नॉट करेक्ट
ना हमें कहीं मेरिट को जीवो he is to find out other options available.
एटा भी दे दीची एटा भी दे दीची एक खाली जस्टिकल टे नजर पके आप
Petition is filed under the pretext of pendency of the representation of the petitioner.
Last page minus.
Petitioner by Annexure 7. A petition involve following prayer upar agar rakhiba. In the course of submissions, the Anand Mahapatra learned counsel appearing for the petitioner. Bringing to the notice of a correspondence dated 19/7/2023.
23 minus 23.
2023 issued by the Bhubaneswar Development Authority addressed to the petitioner herein, communicating their outcome on Annexure 7, thereby rejecting the request of the petitioner by Annexure 7. It is in this circumstance, this court find there has been shifting of the cause of action with the petitioner.
The
petition cannot be entertained any further. Petitioner is to find out the other remedies available.
No, one part, my lord, your lordship may clarify. My prayer is before lordship that the adjacent plot is going to be auction below. But now they are saying that that application is still pending since.
Okay, taku apna involve kari challenge karibe na nahi.
But my application in the year 2021 is still pending below.
No,
Yes,
this is an application.
That
This
is a
an
representation.
application I get you to date. This is 31/5/23.
Yes.
That has been disposed here.
Yeah, that, but prior to that, my lord, in the year
21 also involved. Yes, look to the correspondence they are giving to you.
No, I single copy, I'm giving a copy.
Gotiye copy ki?
ମୁଁ ଦଉଛି କରି ଜେରକ୍ସ କରି
ଏଠି ଉପରେ ଲେଖା ହେଇଛି your
ହଁ,
application
ଦିଟା ଯାକ।
19/2/21.
That I have not.
Only another thing also, my learned friend dispute.
Option is open. It is not a closed matter. Now
One
they
thing
are
your lordship may clarify that.
clarify kichhi ho gaya.
Then adjacent plot of the 122 is not to be
You bring
to auction.
copy of inspection report filed also be kept on record.
I will take copy and I will give just.
ଦେଇ ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ ଆପଣ ଆଣି ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ record କରୁଛି ଆଣନ୍ତୁ କେସ୍ ବିଲ୍ଡ କରନ୍ତୁ ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ନାଇଁ ଏଇ ସିଚୁଏସନ ରେ ଏହା ହବ ତାହେଲେ ମୁଁ କିଛି କରିବି ନା
What he says is that the particular plot we are auctioning, this is not the plot. That is what I have also given the document to minors.
ତାର ବି ଗୋଟେ କପି ତାଙ୍କୁ
Copy ଦେଇ ଦେଇଛି. That copy also I have given to minors and I am giving this letter.
Right. So you say the plot he is claiming is not.
Just a minute, but kindly have a glance to that. It will clarify the things. There is his plot number is 122. In his front there is a plot. There is another plot comprising of an area 1770 adjoining 60 feet road. So this should be carved out a separate plot. Now this plot is not under auction.
Mahapatra also brings to the notice of the court that the plot sought to be decided in favor of the petitioner is not the plot involved in the action undertaking.
Right. And in course of time it will be taken up.
ତାହେଲେ ତ ଗଲା ତାର ଫ୍ରି ହେଇଯିବ ଆଉ ସେଇଟା ଯଦି ନାହିଁ ସେଥିରେ ତାର cause of action ନାହିଁ
Cause of action is
ନାହିଁ
ଆଜ୍ଞା।
ବାକି then ଆସିବ ମୋର
ଯେତେବେଳେ ଏଇଟା ହବ
ମୋର ଯୋଉ judgment
ନା ସେ ସର୍କୁଲାର ଅନୁସାରେ ଆମେ କରିଛୁ ପୁରା
ହେଇଯିବ ଆଉ।
ସର୍କୁଲାର ଅନୁସାରେ କଲେ ଏଇଟା ହଉନି ଯେହେତୁ 60% ସେଇଟା ଦେଖୁଥିଲି
ଏବେ ସବୁଡାକ land କୁ ସେୟା କରୁଛନ୍ତି।
ନାଇଁ ସବୁଗୁଡାକ ସେୟା ଯୋଉଟାକରେ ରୋଡ ଅଛି ସେଗୁଡାକ ଆଉ ଦିଆହବନି ଯୋଉଟା ରୋଡ ନାହିଁ ଲ୍ୟାଣ୍ଡଲକ୍ଡ ଏରିଆ ହେଇକି ରହିଛି ସେଇଟା ତାଙ୍କୁ ଦିଆହବ ଆଜ ପର ଦି ରେଗୁଲେସନ ଏଟା ଟିକେ ଖାଲି ଦେଖିଦଉନ
କଣ ହେଲା ରୋଡ
ଯୋଉ ଧରନ୍ତୁ ରୋଡ ସାଇଡ ଏଇଠି ଦେଖିଦେଲେ ଏଟା ଜଣା ପଡିବ
ଧରନ୍ତୁ ଗୋଟେ ଘର ତାପରେ ଜାଗା ତାପରେ ରୋଡ
ନାଇଁ ଘର ତା ପରେ ଜାଗା ତ ଯଦି ରୋଡ କୁ ଲାଗିଥିବ ସେ ଯୋଉ ଜାଗାଟା ଗୋଟେ ସ୍ପେଶାଲ ପ୍ଲଟ କାର୍ଭ ଆଉଟ୍ କରିହବ ଦେନ୍ ଇଟ୍ ୱିଲ୍ ବି କାର୍ଭଡ ଆଉଟ୍ ସେପାରେଟ ପ୍ଲଟ ବଟ୍ ଇଫ୍ ଇଟ୍ ଇଜ ଲ୍ୟାଣ୍ଡଲକ୍ଡ ଏରିଆ ସପୋଜ ଘରଟା ମୋର ଅଛି ମୋ ପଛପଟେ ଆଉ
ମୁଁ ସେୟା କହୁଛି ପରା ଧରନ୍ତୁ ଏଠି ଗୋଟେ
ଏଇଟା-
ଘର ଅଛି
ଦେଖୁନାହାନ୍ତି
ଏ କାଚଟା ଧରନ୍ତୁ ଏଇଟା ଗୋଟେ ଘର
ଘର
ତାପରେ ଖଣ୍ଡେ ଜାଗା ଅଛି ତାପରେ ରୋଡ
ତାହେଲେ ଏଇଟା ସେପାରେଟ ପ୍ଲଟ
ଯଦି
ହେଇଗଲା
ଦେଇଦେବେ ଆପଣ
ତାହେଲେ ସେପାରେଟ
ତାହେଲେ ତାର ଲ୍ୟାଣ୍ଡ ଲକ୍ ହେଇଯିବ ନା
ଆଉ କେମିତି ଆସିଯିବ ଏଇ ଜାଗାଟା ତାକୁ ହିଁ ଦବାକୁ ପଡିବ
ହଁ ତାକୁ ହିଁ
ଦବାକୁ ପଡିବ ଏଠି ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ ଏଠି ସେଟା ହେଇନି ଟିକେ ମ୍ୟାପଟା ଦେଇଛ ମ୍ୟାପଟା ଟିକେ ଖାଲି ଦେଖିଦିଅନ୍ତୁ ଗୋଟେ
ମୋର ନିଜର ପର୍ସନାଲ
obviously ଯଦି ଲ୍ୟାଣ୍ଡଲକ୍ ହେଇଯିବ ରାସ୍ତା ଯିବା ପାଇଁ ରାସ୍ତା ବନ୍ଦ ହେଇଯିବ then this plot will be given to them or a portion of that plot
ତାକୁ କଣ ରେଟ ରେ କରୁଛନ୍ତି ପ୍ରିମିୟମ ରେ
ନାଇଁ ରେଗୁଲେସନ ଅନୁସାରେ କୁହାଯାଇଛି ସେଇ ସମୟର ବେଞ୍ଚମାର୍କ ଭାଲୁଏସନ
ସେଇ ସମୟର
ମାନେ ଯୋଉ ଦିନ ସେ ଆପ୍ଲାଏ କରିଥିବେ ସେଇ ଦିନର ବେଞ୍ଚମାର୍କ ଭାଲୁଏସନ
ଯେ ଆପଣ ତ ଏବେ ଅଫର ଦଉଛନ୍ତି ଆଉ ସେ ଆପ୍ଲାଏ
ନାଇଁ ନାଇଁ ଆମେ 2020 ମସିହାରେ 18-20 ମସିହାରେ କରିଥିଲୁ my lord's decision and that 2020 these are all almost in similar terms
all right next
Item 10.
Yes, item 10. No, yes, for the question of the matter is called. Dismiss for non-prosecution, how restore hele tapar jana karo.
Lordship.
Son of Mr.
Item 11. My lord, here the private opposite parties under annexure 1 filed a suit against me. There is an interim or there is the learned trial court granted status quo that your lordship can see at page 38. My lord, page 38 status quo order was passed. To implement the status quo order, he went for filing 144 proceeding. 144 proceeding that directed to implement the status quo order to the police. He should have gone for 151 or 39(2)(a). There, my lord, I filed an application to resign that order. That order was also resigned that your lordship can see.
Now, which order?
Now, what they are doing, my lord? Now they are gaining over the police, and police is continuously harassing me. I'm asking.
Mandamus केमती issue
नहीं
करी?
सेटा
Then
judgment
say without-
ना ना गोटे judgment cover करूची. Your lordship page 44 annexure 8 rum देइची. There, my lord, similar situation.
Page 44.
Yes, my lord. Similar situation to implement the order of status quo. One CRLMP was filed, contempt was filed, and a writ petition was filed. This honorable court said that no, you have to go for 39(2)(a), not in a writ or any other proceeding. My lord, now the police.
Take notice.
Yes.
Your lordship may kindly have a glance at the prayer for a moment.
No, mandamus issue he period, but he is showing a judgment to support his case. So let notice go, parties come.
No, his prayer, specific prayer is that not to direct opposite party number 2 to act like a civil court.
Direct OP number 2 not to act as a civil court.
That is his specific prayer.
If he is misutilizing his power, that is the issue in the disposed of writ petition. See.
Yes, that is the issue, but your lordship may see.
A court has already taken a decision. They can't exercise civil power. Parties are relegated with appropriate remedy. Here he is behaving in spite of a civil court status quo. He is behaving otherwise. You should have relegated back the parties. You go fight out your litigation.
Yes, every remedy under 39(2)(a).
Abuse of process. Abuse of process. Maybe. I'm not forming any opinion at this stage. All right, take notice.
My lord, I'll take to 3, 4, 5, and 6.
You will get that in our order. Notice accordingly, mu kahidi si tankar kariki koruchali.
Age.
It is helping my staffs to the future judges also. Sir, leave it to us. And we save time. 3 second, 5 second, go to the case re hele bi 5 minute adhika bahar jibo. Next.
Item 12.
Challenging the order of the learned collector under annexure 4, my lord.
34, 35.
Yes.
Where is the certified copy of the order?
Deichanti.
Deichanti.
Page
Ah,
20.
yes, achi.
And
So
say-
private parties are there.
Yeah.
Take notice.
IA file କରିଛି।
Notice ନିଅନ୍ତୁ।
IA file କରୁଛନ୍ତି କହୁଛନ୍ତି IA file କରୁଛନ୍ତି ବୋଲି।
IA status quo in respect of property. Status quo in respect of the property schedule code ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି।
Then state of filing.
Stay or there is no meaning. Status quo ରହିବା କଥା property schedule କୋଉଠି available ଏଇ ଯୋଉ page 26 ରେ ଅଛନ୍ତି ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ।
ଆଜ୍ଞା।
Page 26 ରେ ଅଛି property schedule।
Page 15 ରେ ଅଛି।
26 ରେ impugned order the schedule of land।
Order ରେ ଅଛି ଆଜ୍ଞା।
ସେଇଟା ତ?
ଆଜ୍ଞା।
ହଁ page 26 ରେ ଅଛି ହେଲା schedule of in respect of ମୌଜା ଖାତା plot area।
ଏ ନୋଟିସ୍ ଯିବ 6 ରୁ 10 ନୋଟିସ୍ ଯିବ 1 ରୁ 5 ଷ୍ଟେଟ୍ ହେଲା ଅପୋଜିଟ୍ ପାର୍ଟି ଆଉ 6 ରୁ 10 ନୋଟିସ୍ ଯିବ।
Pardon?
1 ରୁ 5 ହେଲା ଷ୍ଟେଟ୍ ଅପୋଜିଟ୍ ପାର୍ଟି ଆଉ 6
ସେଟା ଆମେ କରିବୁ ବ୍ୟସ୍ତ ହୁଅନ୍ତୁ।
ରେଜିଷ୍ଟର ପୋଷ୍ଟ ଯିବ।
ହଁ ଦେଖିବେ ଅର୍ଡର ଦେଖିକି ରିକ୍ୱିଜିଟ୍ ଫାଇଲ କରିବେ ହେଲା।
Item 13.
Please, Lords. My lord, the present petitioners,
Yeah.
my lord, is the scheduled caste persons and filed an application under section 23A, the OLR Act, before the original court. The original court, my lord, dismissed my application on the ground of maintainability, and that has been confirmed in the
appeal,
my lord. Here is
So
the,
you have come against appeal order.
Yes.
my lord, appeal as well as both.
It is arising out of 8A.
23A.
23A.
8 तापर 23।
Okay. All right. Notice private party there.
Again, 3 to 6.
Notice.
Okay.
Some requisite as undertaken by the applicant. Yes.
Item 14. May I please, Your Lordship. Annex 5, my lord, is pending consideration before the opposite part number 2. Or
Pardon?
Annex 5 at page 57.
5 is pending.
My lord.
Yes. Their representation is pending.
Airport kar diyo.
Release of some.
But it is ITDA.
My lord.
All right. OP number.
Opposite part number 2, my lord, is to decide.
Who is directed to give a law platform to the request of the petitioner by Annex 5.
My lord, keeping in view the since the bills have been approved through annex, lordship may direct
Co-annexure.
annexure 3, keeping in view
the development through annexure 3.
obliged time frame
By completing on entire exercise within a period of 1.5 months from the date of communication.
obliged.
Pending ଅଛି ପରା ସେଟା ବୋଲିଂ ବୋଲି କହୁଛନ୍ତି ରିକ୍ୱାର୍ଡ
That will be.
ଆବସେଣ୍ଟ ହବ ଏଟା ତ ଫାଇନାଲ ଟା।
Item 15.
15, my lord. My vendor had purchased 200 decimals of land
Right.
under annexure 1. Your lordship may kindly turn to page 15.
Page?
Page 15, annexure 1.
Yes. Yes, they sell it.
The purchaser is, your lordship may kindly note, Sital Chandra Bhattacharya. Sital Chandra Bhattacharya.
Right.
Out of these 200 decimals, he executed 2 sell deeds earlier, 50 decimals each, and then 100 decimals to me. So far as 50 decimals is concerned to other persons, your lordship will find that this I have also annexed the sell deed and the ROR.
Page 23.
My lord, annexure
Page
4.
23 is sold it in your favor.
Yes, my lord. But the
Now-
other sell
now
deed.
What is the problem? You
Problem is, my lord, annexure 4, your lordship sees that the other person purchased and he got the potta also in his name.
Right.
When my turn came, because of the HAL ROR indicating this name Sitala series in the ROR, 15 application was rejected.
No.
petition ଟା ଅଛି pending ତାଙ୍କର actually. There is a petition, my lord, unfriended, ଆପଣ କୁହନ୍ତୁ କହିଛନ୍ତି।
My lord, only the difference is about the name that appeared in the HAL ROR.
Right, Mr. Das, you went in a 15B proceeding.
Yes, my lord.
Okay, now that's a mere correction of record of right.
My lord.
So they will take notice. Is the private party is there or not?
No, no, but private party means my vendor.
Breathing time ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ ଆପଣ ready ଅଛନ୍ତି ଆଜି argue କରିବା ପାଇଁ?
It's
And
a small
Thakur
thing.
prayer, I was just going through by his prayer that after this mistake could be noticed, immediately he has filed an application for recall of that order. That this has been the mistake. So he can also very well
The only
take up the
mistake
issue if your lordship gives him.
Again pending.
Yes, mistake is at their end.
So therefore, let this petition be decided on merit. Annexure 7 petition.
Yes, my lord. Otherwise, your lordship, this could have been done here also.
No, no.
Because in
once-
the other
once
case,
you
it
have
has been
already
done.
Put up an application, I can't bear.
My lord,
Once you already put up an application on the self-same prayer, you can't keep it pending there and move the writ court.
there it, since the authorities, they did not consider, my lord.
Have they rejected this?
My lord, they are not, they have not considered that is my aberment.
No, no, aberment is not.
No, they have not rejected it.
So therefore, I'll direct them for.
What I was
Giving a
pointing,
lawful outcome.
pointing out to your lordship,
I
maybe,
know, you are taking me to the merit, but it is left to be open to be considered by the authority at this stage. If it is their mistake, law is also well settled. It is for them to correct their own mistake.
that's true.
So therefore, why?
But I wanted to draw your lordship's attention to one of the judgment of the apex court, which I have quoted, my lord, also. Your lordship may kindly turn to page 10.
Yeah. Yes.
At the bottom, 87 Supreme Court 537. Then your next page, my lord, at page 11, I have underlined the portion. The court may itself pass an order or give directions.
That's right. I may pass.
Who is the government or public authority should have
withdraw
passed.
that application. Is this decision dealt with a petition pending and High Court could consider?
Lord, each
Then
case,
why- it's
your
not
lordship knows.
parametria.
My lord,
It's not parametria. So what do you propose? You will withdraw that and pursue here in terms of that Supreme Court judgment, or you will take an order for disposal of that lawfully?
my lord, there your lordship knows that to get a date also, it takes months together before that court.
Suggest,
Your
I
lordship may
need your suggestion. before that.
grant me the leave, I will not press the application and in view of the
Then I am
present
just
appendix.
adjourning this for 2 weeks.
Yes, my lord.
Adjourn the matter for 2 weeks. You complete your discharge there, thereafter you come
Yes,
here
my lord.
with that certified copy.
Will your lordship just make a observation that
Yes,
petition is permitted to,
Permission granted to, registry directed to list the matter after memo is brought on record, giving the certified copy of withdrawal of the application by Annexure 7.
my lord? That will.
That item 11 got a date. Returnable date.
Huh?
What a returnable date. So item 11 short point.
After appearance of parties.
After appearance पर ଆଉ
Immediately after appearance.
ଆଜ୍ଞା ଉଠିବନି ଖାଲି ଗୋଟେ ଡେଟ୍ ଟା ଦେଇଦେଲେ ଉଠିବ ଆଉ ନହେଲେ ଉଠିବନି
Immediately ଆଉ ମୋ ରିଟାୟାରମେଣ୍ଟ ଭିତରେ ଆଉ
ନାଇଁ ଆଜ୍ଞା ଥାଉ ଆପଣଙ୍କ ଆଗରୁ ଥାଉ
ହବ ଶୁଣନ୍ତୁ ହେଇଥିବ ନ ହେଇଥିବ କାହିଁ ତାକୁ
ଆଜ୍ଞା ହେଇଯିବ ଆପଣ ଆର ମାସ 30
ଖାଲି କରିଦିଅ liberty granted.
ନାଇଁ ଆଜ୍ଞା 30 ତାରିଖ ରହୁ 30 ତାରିଖ
Liberty
ହେଇଯିବ
granted to Sri Bose to make a mentioning for final outcome of the matter after the pleadings completed.
Reading
Or
ଆଜ୍ଞା
appearance of
ଏଥର
party.
ଖାଲି state
After appearance of party.
ଆଜ୍ଞା 30 ତାରିଖ ଗୋଟେ ଡେଟ୍ ଥାଉ
State private party ଅଛି ପୁରା ସେଥିରେ।
ପ୍ରାଇଭେଟ ପାର୍ଟି କଣ କାଉଣ୍ଟର କଣ ଅଛି ଏଥିରେ
କାଉଣ୍ଟର ଦରକାର ନାହିଁ ସେଥିପାଇଁ କହୁଛି appearance of parties କହୁଛି।
ଆଜ୍ଞା 30 ତାରିଖ ଗୋଟେ ଥାଉ ମୁଁ ଡକ୍ଟର ଟ୍ରାଏ କରିବି ଆପଣଙ୍କ ଯିବା
ଆଜ୍ଞା ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ କହିଲେ ଏଠି ସମସ୍ତେ କହିବେ ମୋର ଆଜ୍ଞା ମୋର ଡେଟ୍ ରଖନ୍ତୁ। ନେକ୍ସଟ
ଗୋଟେ ଟେଣ୍ଟେଟିଭ ଡେଟ୍ ଟା ଥାଉ
ନାଇଁ ନାଇଁ କହିଲି ବା liberty ଦେଲି ଆପଣ ଆସନ୍ତୁ।
ଆଜ୍ଞା ଆଜ୍ଞା ସେତିକି ଲେଟ୍
Yes, 15, 16, yes.
मेरा demarcation proceeding है annexure 2 is
Demarcation
pending
case
for
number ଅଛି।
registration है ना है registration
Where do you find the demarcation case? Register ହେଇନି?
आगे register है नहीं
But you have filed.
आया 26
Okay, on the footing that
26
petition is already brought. A demarcation proceeding before Tahsildar Basta by Annexure 2, this court observed. In the event such application is already on record of Tahsildar Basta, you will give a lawful disposal to such proceeding. But at least within a period, in the involvement of party likely to be affected, and by completing such exercise, at least within a period of 2 months from the date of communication of order.
item 17
Demarcation proceeding has been pending before
Again,
the,
demarcation
yes,
case.
before the opposite part number
Is
one.
it numbered already?
Yes, number and hearing also
Okay,
concluded.
already it ଅଛି,
But annex of
demarcation
three.
case number 49/2023.
Yes.
Annexure 3, the proceeding by demarcation number so and so is directed to be concluded by Tahsildar Badamba OP number so and so, at least within a period of 2 months, but I was providing opportunity.
Yes.
Item 18.
Yes. Annexure 2, any outcome? None appears. However, considering on the self same issue, annexure 2, repentation by annexure 2 is pending before Collector Baleswar. Same is directed to be given a lawful disposal in the involvement of parties likely to be affected, and working it out within a period of at least 3 months from the date of
Annexure 2. Copy to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Huh?
Copy to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The except 1 and 2.
Pardon?
Except 1 and 2.
Copy. Now, more notice को dispose कर दो.
Dispose of the से जो annexure जो representation था page 36. Copy to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
ए कॉपी देइछि कोन मु तो डायरेक्शन दोछि कलेक्टर को करिया पे आ ना आउ किंतु आगु को आपण कहिबेनी जे आगु सब छाडी दियो बोली. No, it's general impression in the entire state. Everything is done by 5T.
Please, Your Lordship. In this rate application, the petitioner is paying for a direction to the Tahsildar Balia.
Distribution of public fund. Distribution of public fund for any development, it is whose responsibility? ମୁଁ ଯାଇକି ଯୋଉଠି ଛିଡା ହେବି କହିଦେବି ଯେ 50 କୋଟି ତମକୁ ଦେଲି 30
Settlement of Budhanland, Your
ଏ
Lordship.
ସବୁ ନାହିଁ କିଛି ମାଇକ୍ ରେ କଣ?
For settlement of Budhanland, Your Lordship already disposed of similar matter.
Only for settlement of land.
Aye.
Co provision of law re.
Under
Settlement of land ta co provision Bhutan
and Jamdan rules.
Bhutan diyantu copy diyantu. Bhutan land.
Aye.
ନା ଜମା ମୁହଁ ଖୋଲନ୍ତୁନି ଏସବୁ ଇସ୍ୟୁରେ ବୁଝିଲେ. We have our expressions.
Annexure 4 is pending.
On the
That
self
is the opposite party number 5 and 6 encroach the government land. The 5 and 6 opposite party number 5 and 6 encroach the government.
Encroach government property. So under what provision of law action will be taken?
Action, I filed representation.
Representation देले को law रे कोटा आईन रे तो इटा करा OPL पढ़ा तो OPL कोर्ट. Action sought for is appearing to be undertaken under the provisions of OPL Act. Registry to find out. And more order ta void order is yours. Shunantu, mu jati iti kardebi na. Tomorrow the 5 and 6 will come. Sir, this is a void order. Any action taken pursuant to such order also becomes void. जो कोर्ट रे assign है सी order करंतु. It's not a mere representation.
Item 21.
May I please, Your Lordship? Here, my lord, the petitioner is a company.
OPL का assignment
Court number 12. Court number 12. Court number 12.
Justice R.K. Patnaik.
12. अच्छी करी तो कौन दिया होगा OPL हवा first instance रे तो direction रे दिया हो to undertake an exercise हो कौन खाली सेमाने
running a diagnostic center at Baram. Pardon? He's a diagnostic center. He was running a diagnostic center in the name of Apollo franchise, my lord. His renewal application was refused earlier and he approached my lords. Because CDMO is OP number 3 who has no jurisdiction. He had disposed of. That's why, Your Lordship, at Annexure 9 rejected, set aside the order and remanded it to the collector. Collector under Annexure 8 once again revived the order. Annexure 10 once again revived the order. Instead of making any clarification.
He is competent.
Then I approached, pardon?
He is competent.
Yeah, according to collector, my lord. He is not competent, my lord. Even if, my lord, Your Lordship was pleased to set aside the order. The order was not in existence. He just revived it by virtue of this order.
Right.
Now I am
remaining in competency.
Regarding, no, even if, my lord.
I have repeated the order.
Yes.
But he is.
That order was basically passed by the virtue, by the decision of the, by taking a decision
Now
of the
what
government
happened?
pleader.
What happened thereafter?
Thereafter, my lord, I apprehending that somebody will make an application, I mean, OP number 5. I approached the civil court. Civil court passed an order of status quo because there is a civil dispute between OP number 4 and 5. There are two directors of a company. That
Status quo-
company,
Status quo in respect of property or in respect of operation?
property.
Property. So that has nothing to do with.
That is at my instance. Yeah, that has nothing to do with the license, my lord. That apprehending that, then I approached my lords. My lord, while issuing notice, passed an order directing there shall be no coercive action against me. Because as per the law, my lord, it is deemed I should continue so long as my application for renewal is not legally disposed of. Then Annexure 13, your lordship.
No,
passed.
now it is disposed of. Annexure 10.
Annexure 10, that challenging that I approached my lords. This
So
is
no
pending.
coercive action means no further coercive action.
Yes, no, but by then it was not disposed of. After receiving your lordship order, by violating
Or
your.
in the meantime, final order has come.
Yes.
Now you are challenging that.
I am challenging that. And
Annexure 10 is challenged here.
yes, Annexure 10 vis-a-vis Annexure 14 also. 14 is the subsequent to Annexure 13. Your lordship's order is no
14
coercive. Page 14 at page 79.
70.
79.
79.
Yes. And there is a dispute between two directors of a company. And the other director also approached my lords at page 15, Annexure 15.
So now the license has been given in their favor.
Yeah, yes, your lordship kindly see page 18.
Okay, all right,
80.
take notice.
I am taking notice, page 80 kindly have a glance. Page 80, your lordship directed, he can't exercise his right over the property.
That I will be examining now.
Yes, my lord, I am not there. My lord, my position should not be disturbed.
Notice in both.
I am, my lord, I should not be, how I will run my diagnostic center. Kindly
That's
appreciate.
right. That's right, but I can't allow at this.
There is a clear violation of your lordship order vis-a-vis the
That's right,
status
then
order.
a content may come, not in.
Contempt I have approached, my lord, contempt I have
contempt will
approached.
be decided.
Contempt is a matter of punishment, my lord.
Mr. Misra, don't expect any interim
No,
order.
your lordship kindly see, I am not seeking for stay, my
I'm
lord.
issuing
Can-
notice. I'm issuing
There are two
notice.
orders of, in my favor, two orders, my lord. Kindly
Sorry.
visualize. Annexure 15, I am not saying stay, my lord.
Sorry.
But I am running that and your lordship can
Maybe you have no.
one
right now,
provision.
Until unless I set aside the renewal of the other person, you can't.
And that my other petition has
So,
not
Mr.
come.
You have to understand at this stage, this is not possible.
They are not appearing because of this order, my lord. They have
Sorry.
played mischief. After knowing your lordship's order.
Item 22.
Item 22.
Item 22, my lord. In this case, I have filed one IA for modification of order dated 8/9/2022.
What was the direction in the read?
Yes.
Direction was to dispose of revenue miscase number 17 of 2015.
Okay, what is the reason for non-disposal?
Your lordship may kindly see paragraph 3, my lord.
3.
Yes, my IA. This deponent, after going through the record, it appears that these
You
are
have given the copy. You have given the copy to him.
Yes.
You have got the copy of counter.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes,
we'll
sir.
hear it after recess.
In my matter, short returnable date may be fixed because other connected matter is fixed.
Matter may be listed immediately after appearance of private opposite party. After appearance of private.
Arrested appear Korunandi because of the order passed.
Oh, see, Nokala will take care of.
No, it has not come. Your lordship specifically directed to come on 24. It has not come. The connected matter. Your lordship may take.
I have said it will be coming after.
No, that 24 connected matter, at least that may be taken up.
May I mention, your lordship?
Okay.
You may be. This matter.
Item 22, your lordship, we have filed an IA for amendment of the order in the
That's
rate
right,
petition.
that's right. But
Lordship,
what was the direction? It was direction for conclusion of the.
revenue miscase, your lordship.
Okay.
It was directed to be
Then what
concluded
is
within
the
4
reason
months.
of non-disposal?
Lordship, what has happened is these two plots of land, those have already been mutated in the name of Amritsar Dev Bijay Hatasai Marfat since 1997, your lordship. So therefore, the present deponent doesn't have that specific power right now to go as per rules 34 of the OSS rules, your lordship. The 5 points have been stated under which the Tehsildar can verify and change the ROR, correct the ROR. Here, your lordship, none of those grounds are there, your lordship.
Then what will be done? You may reject. You may reject the proceeding.
Lordship.
But why are you holding it on?
Because lordship may also see the direction.
Yes, High Court has not said to allow it.
My
Has the
lordship.
High Court said allow?
No, your
High
lordship.
Court said give a disposal.
Lordship.
Giving a final outcome. So whatever may be the difficulty, conclude it. How much time further you want?
Lordship and grant us some more time because some of the case records are also not available in our office.
That is your plea in this case?
That we have not stated, your lordship, but.
So you are making something outside? All right, we grant them 2 months' time as a matter of last sense.
Yes, my lord, annexure 2 is the read petition. Revenue, the court of the consulted the commissioner already finalized the case and directed the Tehsildar to consider the correction my name as it is ancestral property is recorded since 1927 to till 1991.
What is the outcome?
That is not the direction, your lordship may see. That is not at all the direction.
Annexure 2.
Just see annexure 2.
Lordship may see.
Yes, my lord. Annexure 2 of the read petition, my lord.
Page?
Page, my lord, 15.
Page 15.
Mike Samnar.
My lord, 15, my lord.
1-5.
Yes, my lord.
Yes, let us come.
The continuance page, my lord, 16, last para, my lord. The case remanded to the Tehsildar to
ascertain the fact of Marfatdari, should the land you have been at any point. So therefore, there is a determination pending.
Yes.
Sorry.
Sir, my lord, next line, my lord.
Yes.
Should
So these are the questions framed.
Then the case shall not be considered. Should the land be Stitiban property as.
So therefore, let him answer on this. Let him answer on this.
Oh, yes.
So we provide some time. There is no point in sentencing them.
Yes.
And outcome is ultimately to come.
Yes.
This
Already
content
in this case,
petition
petitioner shall be
it
considered
agreed.
already in this case, verify and the prayer of the petitioner be considered. Already is.
This is a miscellaneous application at the instance of the competent authority. The 10796. Seeking extension of time for compliance of the High Court direction in the disposal of WPC 21074 of 22. The son of Mr. Learned Counsel taking this court to the reason of the non-disposal of the proceeding involved through paragraph 3 brought to the notice of the court that there has been certain discharges required to be worked out before concluding the proceeding involved. And it is only for this reason there is some time loss at the end of the Tehsildar. Considering the submission and in the involvement of the submission of learned counsel for the petitioner, opposite party in the miss case, through the observations in Annexure 2, page 16, this court find there is in fact a heavy responsibility on the Tahsildar in the conclusion of the proceeding in terms of the questions framed by the Commissioner Consultation Odisha in the disposal of revision petition 446 of 19. It is keeping all this in view. This court grants at least 1.5 month time as a matter of last chance.
Lordship may grant some more time because that it has not been reflected in our affidavit. But
This was a order passed on 8/9/22.
Lordship.
When the final order. Almost 1 year is going to expire. And you only come up with an application when the contempt is noticed.
Second contempt, my lord.
Ask him.
Lordship.
Spend day and night, 24/7. I am giving 24/7 into 6.
Lordship.
At least 6 weeks time from today to bring out the outcome in terms of the final order dated 8/9/22 in the WPC number 21074 of 22. I either stand disposed. Okay. In the course of hearing of this content petition, there is also disposal of IA number so and so in WPC 2104-21074 of 22, thereby granting at least 6 weeks further time to the contender herein to bring out the outcome in terms of the final order in WPC 21074 of 22. Okay. Okay, it is keeping this in view. This court find the content petition presently doesn't survive. Okay, which is disposed accordingly. Yes.
Item 23.
May please, Lordship.
Yes, is it complied?
23, Your Lordship, we're just filing an affidavit, Your Lordship.
What affidavit? What was the direction in the read?
Lordship, that is at page 11, Your Lordship.
Answer 1.
My Lords.
Yes. For the parties in agreement for allotment and accepting such land, this court disposes the read petition directing the district collector, being the highest authority in the revenue side of the district, to instruct the Tahsildar to involve to prepare record of right in favor. So this is preparation of record of right.
Lordship.
Then what is your response?
Lordship, may come to paragraph 3 of that affidavit that we have filed.
Please read.
We have already initiated a lease case bearing number 30U of 2023 for the de-reservation of specific land for the purpose, Your Lordship.
Okay.
Lordship, the 30 days period under Rule 55 of the OGLS rules is yet to be over, Your Lordship.
So how much more time you? 30 days is almost over.
24/7 2023, Your Lordship, that is the date we have mentioned
It
here.
is already posted.
My Lords.
So 24/7, give an outcome on that day.
Lordship, may grant
By
us.
that time, this period will be over.
Lordship.
24/7 is today.
Today, Your Lordship. So
So
it will
he is
take
taking the proceeding today.
1 more month, 1 month from today. Your Lordship, may grant us 2 months time, Your Lordship.
Okay, at the submission of Sri Sonok Mishra and a counsel appearing for the contender. Sri Sonok Mishra, okay, the contempt application involves working out a direction of this court in WPC number so and so. Contender bringing out the affidavit dated 24/7/23. 6 further grant of, okay, brings to the notice of the court the statutory period of So today it has been submitted only.
Lordship.
Today it has been submitted. What you was doing for so long? Okay, as an outcome, there is requirement of initiation of a de-reservation lease case, a de-reservation lease case, which is already okay, and it is brought to the notice of the court that for the provision at Rule 5, Bracket 5 of OGLS Rules 1983, there is minimum requirement of 30 days statutory period to proceed to the next step in such proceeding. It has been also brought to the notice of the court that there is de-reservation case is submitted to the competent authority on 24/7/23. So it is keeping this in view, this court find there is genuine requirement of further time in working out the direction, and this court is at this stage satisfied that the state, the competent authority and the contender are following the right process to arrive at a just conclusion. Okay, in the process, this court adjourn the contempt application to 7 weeks. Allow. Pendency of the contempt application may not be construed to be standing on the way of the competent authority giving a final outcome to the de-reservation process and communicating the High Court the development on the next date of proceeding. This court hope and trust, considering the important issue involved herein, state authorities involved in such process are cooperate in bringing a justified solution to the situation involved herein. That's the process required now, because it's a land reserved for somebody else. So it has to be de-reserved to be brought in your name, in the association name. So wait for some time.
For 4 weeks time.
No, 6 weeks I have given.
4 weeks time.
5 weeks ଦେଇଛି, 5 weeks ଦିଆହେଲା, 6th week ରେ ଆସିବ.
Lordship.
7th week ରେ ଆସିବ, 7th week ରେ ଆସିବ.
6 weeks ରେ ଆସୁ.
ଆସୁ, it's taking a step. Why are you worried? Yeah.
Okay.
You have delayed in initiating the de-reservation.
Yes, there is some delay, Your Lordship.
Should not have been.
Lordship.
Item 24. May I please, Your Lordship? The second content matter.
First content?
Second content matter.
Second.
Yes, my lord.
1 month more they do.
For orders item 25.
Your Lordships granted 1 month time to comply that order. My lordship.
May I please, your lordships?
Seta 1 month karibo and 6 week list how 6 week date karibo. Yes.
I have filed an interim application for return of documents via annexure 2, 3, and 7. My pardon, Commander.
All right.
I'm
Application stand allowed. Which document you want to take return?
Annexure 2, 3, and 7.
2, 3, and 7. Certified copy of annexure 2, 3, and
My-
7 be
my lord.
returned. However, keeping true attested true copy of this, all the same.
Your lordships, the writ petition may be disposed of on the observation that the question as to sonship and daughtership is now pending adjudication in the trial
Sorry?
court below.
I could not follow. You don't want to press the writ petition?
No, no, no.
File a memo then.
It may be disposed of on the observation that the question as to sonship and daughtership is now pending adjudication in the learned trial court below.
In the before which authority? Pending before?
Before a civil court, civil judge, senior division, second additional.
You are the petitioner here.
Yes, my lord. I'm appearing for the opposite part number
For
5.
the self-same issue claimed to be pending in a civil proceeding, petitioner doesn't want to proceed with the matter, which is dropped accordingly. Hala, tapore miss case ro order ta haba.
Obliged.
Yes.
Item 26.
Yes.
Permitted to withdraw, my lord.
Matters stand dismissed as written.
Item 27.
Extension, if the proceeding is yet to be, proceeding involved is yet to be concluded. Same may be concluded within a period of 1.5 months from the date of communication of order. The registry to communicate the order.
Item 28.
Your lordship kindly grant me a short passover in this matter.
Okay, all right. Next Monday. It will come on next Monday.
Item 29.
May I please, my lord. My petition
Who
seeks for a
has filed
direction.
this intervention application?
Discuss, my lords. The villagers of two villages.
Who has filed? You have filed the intervention application?
My lords, two villagers, my lords.
Two villagers.
My lords, the duties
Are you
proposed. That will
objecting?
not be necessary, my lord. Let me place the facts, my lord. I have come up in this writ application seeking for a direction to the Tahsildar to conduct I have filed a demarcation case before the Tahsildar to demarcate two plots which are recorded in my name. Initially, order was passed to finish it up in another writ application, my lord. Direction was given to the Tahsildar to end the demarcation proceeding by
No, what
2009.
happened? In the meantime, demarcation is not
Not
concluded.
concluded. Then I came
So
up.
that's the innocuous prayer. Let us allow that. You will also be,
My lord, the
you will also be allowed to participate.
Exactly,
My
nothing.
lord,
The property.
Please be on mic.
My lord, the property is going to be demarcated. Part of that property is the property of the DT, village DT. It is the percent.
So bring all your objections there.
My lords, two revision petitions before the commissioner is pending. That also I have stated in my petition,
On the self-same land.
my lords. No, my. Please, my lords, the additional Tahsildar who passed the order in demarcation case number 34 of 2019, in running page of the order, running page, my lords, 3, gone through the petition and the copy of the RP case number 280 of 19 and 141 of 19. Heard the objectors also, they stated that the disputed plots belongs to Sri Durga Devi Thakurani Marfat. The
In that
villagers
event,
of-
Mr. Panigre, let them come in.
My lord,
Let them
just-
come in. Thereafter I will hear.
My lord, one thing,
No,
I'll
not
clarify.
at this
They have
stage.
filed, they have filed the revision petitions copy.
That-
Government
that
has,
is part-
let me please. The copies they have filed, this revision does not pertain to the suit line, for which I
I'm
have.
not deciding anything.
And another thing, my lord, they have made me party. In 2019 case, they have simply filed the revision and they have
Mr.
making.
Panigre, you are not understanding.
Yes, my lord, I
I'm
understand.
not entering into merit now. Let them come because they are bringing some certain allegations. This issue is already
That will be
pending.
decided
That's
in the
their
revision.
Allegation. So I have to take a decision.
My lord, let have taken up first any sort of.
Taken up our-
For your lordship, because I want this has to be disposed of
Yes,
before your lordship.
This application for intervention is hired on contest. Well, even after involving the submission of counsel for petitioner hearing, this court find there is some allegation of involvement of the very same land in some proceedings pending without any expression of any opinion as to whether such proceedings obstruct the demarcation exercise or not. This court simply allows the application to bring in the submission of the interveners in the final outcome of the proceeding. As a consequence, this court allows IA 6895 of 23, the parties seeking intervention be added as OP number so and so. Fresh cost title be filed by learned counsel for the petitioner. All these will be worked out within a period by end of this week. For this court allowing intervention, counsel for petitioner is directed to sought 2 extra copies on the interveners, the newly added opposite parties. It is also open to such parties to bring their counter affidavit, at least within a period of 2 weeks.
My lord, 3 weeks, my lord.
Hana, is matter be listed 4 weeks after. Hmm.
Item 30.
My lord, that IA number
lords,
10823 of 2023 is for amendment of the writ petition.
Amendment of.
Yes, I have filed the amendment petition. I have also served copies to my.
My lords, I have been served only on Thursday, my lord.
Please wait.
Just
My
one
lords,
minute,
I'm
madam,
only
this is
submitted-
amendment. Why are you raising your voice? Please take your seat.
Every time when I.
Please take your seat.
I am
Madam,
only
please, when your turn will come, you will rise. Please take your seat. This is amendment. Amendment cannot be objected in this way. So please take your seat. If I go to the writ application, then also you don't have chance.
I don't
If
have-
I go to the interim application, then I may give a hearing opportunity.
I'm-
Therefore, that stage has not come.
I'm
Wait
not
for your turn.
objecting to it, my lords.
Yes,
I'm
Mr.
not at all
Bose.
objecting.
My lord,
This is an application
108
for amendment.
amendment. I have filed my amendment writ petition also filed. I have served copies to the other side.
Just don't rush, don't rush. So your amendment application is a miscase number.
My lord, 10823 of 2023.
Okay, it is flag. Yeah. What flag?
Flag A.
Flag A.
Yes, ma'am.
This is amendment pre-admission stage?
Pre-admission.
Okay.
They have already filed counter at the pre-admission.
Oh.
Well, I'm sorry.
Why running? Let us go step by step. It's
Yes.
a pre-litigation amendment,
Yes, ma'am.
a entertaining amendment.
Yes.
So amendment has to be allowed.
Yes, ma'am.
Then if I admit the matter, then question comes their counter.
Yes.
Yes, amendment, this is an application for amendment of the writ application for pre-admission stage. Okay, this court allows such application. In this case, accordingly disposed. Okay, where is the amended writ?
My lord, I have already filed.
No, these are bunch of miscases only. Amended writ has not come.
My lord, it is tag first page and tag.
आगे ऊपर लगे दे लगी. Amendment allow न हो consolidated लगे लेकिन छे. लगे कथा नो. Okay, there is already filing of the amended writ petition. Already on record. Yes, now it will be taken up for admission. Madam, are you there tomorrow?
No, my
You are
lords.
there tomorrow?
No, my lords, I may say so, my lords.
Just,
My lords-
down the mic.
Yes, my lords. Grateful, my lords. My lords, on the previous hearing, my lords, on the 13th July, my lords has granted us some time to file counter, my lords, to the amended writ petition, my lords, on 13th of July, my lords.
No, amendment, I should not have allowed you.
My lords,
It has-
the petition.
writ petition has not been admitted as of now even.
My
So
lords,
therefore, this is pre-amendment. Even if you
I want to file, my lords, because I want to file
now
reply
you
to
can
that.
file a counter to the writ petition itself, amended writ.
Yes, my lords.
So now question is, if I take up the matter for admission tomorrow, is any problem to you?
My lords, I want to file a reply to that, my lords.
Oh, it is not admitted. Where is the question of you filing a reply? Madam, you are not understanding. It is not yet admitted. Where is the scope for filing a
Very good,
counter?
my lords, my lords have, my lords.
You,
my
what
lords
out,
have it.
you have appeared through caveat.
Yes, my lords.
You have appeared through
No,
caveat.
they have not appeared through caveat.
Or they have just filed a
My
vocal.
lord, when not even vokalatnama.
I
When
have
it
filed
was-
my
Madam,
vakalatnama,
please.
my lords.
When
Just
it was
one.
listed for fresh admission on, my lord, 11/5/23, they were on the VC and said that we are appearing. Your lordship said that we serve a copy. Thereafter, they have
Alright.
filed a lengthy counter.
Why to fight on that?
Madam.
They are appearing.
Yes.
They are appearing. So let us enter into admission. If I find a case for admission, then you may get a question, go for interim order. That's all. Now I am not deciding the writ petition. Now I am not deciding the writ petition. I will be deciding whether it will be admitted or not.
Very well, my lords.
So let us enter
Yes.
into admission. Is what is the
We
case?
can have it today, my lords.
My lord, there are certain dates, though I have given the dates, there are certain. On 8/1/2023, the OCAC, this present OCAC floated a tender for selection of PSU for establishment of video conference infrastructure at Gram Panchayat level. The last date of submission of the bid was 2/2/2023, further extended to 15/2/23, which your lordship can find at page 63. Page 63. My lord, dispute is not here. 14/1/23, the TCIL OP number 2 as a PSU interested for tender
Come to
floated
the crux. What are you challenging?
blacklisting of me. When there was no contract entered.
Okay, so what is that blacklisting
Yes.
order?
Blacklisting order is at the last annexure at
Tell-
212.
Why are you not mentioned that in your prayer portion?
My lord, I mentioned
No.
blacklisting is under challenge.
Okay, under annexure 12.
Yes.
Page
Page is 212.
212.
Yes.
Come to 212.
Yes, ma'am. The last portion, your lordship may kindly see. Kindly see from page 15. Whereas Mrs. Brentling in the above conduct actions, omissions, violated the
Page 200?
215, my lord.
15.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Clause number 22. It starts from there.
yes.
My lord, whereas Brentling in the above conduct actions, omission violated the provisions of MAU and have violated the following clauses of EOI. These are the clauses they say. Then last page, your lordship may say.
Okay, come to 216. Accordingly,
Accordingly, Mrs. Brentling Computer and Communication Private Limited is hereby banned for participating
okay,
in.
then case will be admitted, right?
My lord, here, my lord, my only point is, after the amendment, only point is that now what they are doing, they are now advertising in their website that he is banned, so all the others government PSUs should remove him from the tender.
You are banned or not?
I'm been banned. My
So
lord,
therefore, what is the wrong in using that?
I'm banned by them for this
Maybe there
contract.
is a reason.
That this
So
contract.
therefore, don't expect for an interim order.
Only praying, your lordship, I'm only praying, let them not write to other PSUs. I'm not staying
How
on the
can,
banner.
how can that?
But by doing that,
No, they must be writing to their
no,
counterparts
my lord, no.
or all concerned.
All concerns.
Okay, that is happening.
My
That is as usual.
And if your lordships confines this blacklisting to this petitioner,
That will,
I cannot get tender in anywhere for 2
yes,
years.
absolutely. Once you are blacklisted in one organization, you are blacklisted everywhere.
My lord, now they're writing.
Unless you get over from that blacklisting.
My lord, here your lordship, they have already put a counter saying that 2 points.
No, you can't force me for hearing of such a document. Sorry, let us admit the matter.
My lord, then 2 years will automatic pass, my lord.
Admit.
My lord, 2 years will pass. I will be nowhere.
Oh,
Because
yes,
they have
this order is passed when 31/3/23 only.
Yes, my lord. 2 years will go, my lord.
Boss, that is usually happening.
My lord,
Once one is blacklisted
For
in one
2 years,
organization,
I will be debarred from anywhere.
what can be done?
My lord, this,
Unless the matter is finally heard.
my lord, your lordship may call it some other day, my lord. I have no objection.
That I can't take
My
up such matters.
The only point, your lordship has to decide also the jurisdiction
Sorry,
point.
I grant you liberty if you go move Chief Justice to place it.
No, my lord, that I
Let
liberty more set
let
up. Then
them-
ମୁଁ ଆପଣ
I
ଯଦି
stand
ଦେବେନି
on
ଦେବେନି,
your
କିଛି
word.
ଅସୁବିଧା ନାହିଁ ଆଜ୍ଞା. If your lordship doesn't want to give,
My
then
mind is retired,
But
Mr.
why
Bose.
should I go to the honorable another?
Mr. Bose, my mind is retired already. So it's not proper to take up such big matters at this stage.
My lord, for 2 years will
That's right.
my
You
clients
may have a
suffer?
case. I don't say you don't have a case, but it has come for admission. You will say they have appeared, therefore your lordship here. It's
ଆଜ୍ଞା
not
next
practical.
week କୌଣସି ଦିନ ଗୋଟେ ଶୁଣି ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ କାହିଁକି counter say
Sorry.
ମାନେ if your lordship ultimately holds that I have no, your lordship has no jurisdiction,
Let that stay.
then I have to go to Delhi.
Let that.
I have to go to Delhi. So
Why you
jurisdiction,
have so much apprehension?
मतलब jurisdiction they have
Then
raised.
why are you pursuing here? Better go there. If you have a doubt in your mind, why are you pursuing here? Ultimately, 2 years after this may happen.
This
So therefore,
may happen.
then
May
withdraw.
happen.
withdraw this and go there.
My lord,
strictly.
and there is also an arbitration clause that I should also
Oh,
say.
with so many things, why are you pursuing
But
here?
what I'm saying, I'm just giving a giving a stop.
Arbitration so far as that individual aspect is concerned.
Yes.
So blacklisting cannot come in arbitration.
Yes.
Provided there is a dispute redressal mechanism in
No,
the agreement.
They have an
They
agreement.
have a condition in the
Yes.
agreement. Then that condition has to be
And
complied.
jurisdiction, my lord,
Complied.
they
So
say.
many things, why are you
My
pursuing?
lord, what I was saying, my lord, just they raised a dispute. Instead of they invoking arbitration, now they have blacklisted me. My lord, I was just praying your before your lordship that I will approach the arbitrator. There's no issue on that. Until the arbitrator decide, your lordship may protect me.
No.
Only on the aspect of
No, no.
not giving in emails to other companies.
No, no, that
Not
cannot
this
be.
blacklisting.
That cannot be. Admit.
My lord, then your lordship may say, as per that clause, I have to go to arbitration and
The petitioner, in the course of submission, Shri Bose Learned Counsel fairly submits. There has been clear dispute redressal mechanism available under the contract between the parties.
Well, it's not a contract. It's an expression of interest.
Huh?
It's not a contract.
Expression of interest.
Expression of interest.
In the expression of interest. Okay. It is in this view of the matter, Shri Bose wants to withdraw the writ application to pursue his remedy before competent authority. Permitted to be withdrawn, however, with liberty.
I am so grateful.
ଆଜ୍ଞା ଏଇଠି ଯଦି ନ ପାଇବେ ଆଉ 2 ବର୍ଷ ପରେ ଆଜ୍ଞା ମତେ ମିଳିବନି
ମୁଁ କହୁନି 2 ବର୍ଷ 3 ବର୍ଷ ସେ କଥା ନାହିଁ
ଆଜ୍ଞା 2 ବର୍ଷ ଆଗକୁ ତ ଉଠିବନି ସାର୍
କ୍ୱେଶ୍ଚନ ହଉଛି ଯଦି ଅଛି if there is a obstruction
ଅଛି and I am
then that may be raked by other side.
that
So
will
why
be
to
that, and
take-
that has been checked.
why to chance even such a heavy matter? Let the parties thrash out their litigation in appropriate forum. Then High Court, Reed Court will see.
Your lordship may say one more point. The jurisdiction also point ଟା jurisdiction ground ରେ ବି ଆପଣ interfere ପଠେଇ ଦେଲେ ବି ହବ. Jurisdiction is
Now I'll not deal with it.
no jurisdiction lies with in Delhi.
ଆମେ କାହିଁ କହିବୁ?
Grateful, my lords. I'm so grateful.
So you are unnecessarily fighting. Wait, how the court proceeds, how the party proceeds. Lot of things happen in this court. Other court I can't guarantee. My court, at least I am dead sure. I am to be dead sure to entertain a matter. Then only
I'm so grateful. my lords.
and this is a very good counsel. Don't think that he has, and he is surrendered ultimately.
My lord,
So
I had no
therefore-
other option. My lord, I know.
I said you are a good counsel.
My lord, I know the date. I know the date. And if I now get it admitted, my lord, I cannot
Both
get
of
in
you-
lifetime.
Both of you made me afraid by your rigors. She is not in a position to leave you. You are not in a position to leave her. I was sandwiched. All right.
My
Thanks
lord,
God.
my lord, are we seeing your lordship new here?
Nothing.
This matter is nothing.
My lords,
Sorry.
I'm so grateful, my lords, for patience.
My lord, for
I'm so
2 years I could not have waited. And I don't want to take risk in another court.
No, absolutely correct. If you go there, then you may get some.
No, my lord, if one more year would have been there, my lord, I would have taken the risk.
Absolutely, 6 months even.
Yes, my lord, I would have
Because
taken
I have
the risk.
already half a dozen judgments in my hand.
I would have taken risk.
And review applications wholly unmaintainable. You know what happened in Supreme Court in one case. You also know you must be appearing there.
Yes.
Somebody goes to Supreme Court in a SLP saying the CMP was not maintainable because it involved an order under Order 7 Rule 11. Justified.
Yes.
But he challenges the order of the High Court where Order 7 Rule 11 is not involved at all.
Well, then CMP
That is another CMP. Simultaneously, two CMPs are disposed. Listen,
Order 7 rule.
listen what is happening. There is already filing of the requisites in respect of OP number 3 to 5 since
21/7.
21/7, registered to find out and proceed accordingly. This is a miscase. Miscase regulator, read regular. Stay of the order at annexure 2 till disposal of the writ application. By order dated 18/7/23, the writ petition is already entertained. In the interest of justice, there should be stay of order at annexure 2 till the disposal of the writ petition. Matter may be placed, matter may be placed immediately after service of notice. A technical issue admitted.
Yes, yes.
After the service of notice on the private parties. Yes, next.
Item number 32, last occasion, Lordship was kind enough to grant me time for filing of counter. I have drafted the counter, I have already sent them. She is supposed to come today. They could not come. I pay only 1 or 2 days time, I will file the counter.
1 week.
As your lordship, your lordship may kindly see the order dated 10/5.
Interim order is there, it is continuing.
Shri Sanjeev Sai, learned counsel appearing for 1 to 3 submits. The counter is in vetting stage.
Yes.
And will be filed by end of this week?
Yes.
By end of this week. List this matter on Monday, interim order to continue. The Puruna matter, Sardavad.
For this.
Yes.
Item 33.
No, I am 33 not.
33. What is this? Receipt showing payment of 5,000 filed, all right.
Yes.
What is this case? CMAPL? Okay, cost limitation.
Limitation cost.
So allow for those.
So lordship, I pray on some other day because I am.
CMAPL is to be allowed, payment cost is already paid. Why?
That also is.
The other case, the main case may be posted sometime again.
That is CMPL lordship.
CMAPL will be allowed once I have condoned the delay with cost.
That also.
Seta allow kar dochi, read asibo 2 saptah pore. RSL it will go to the RFA will go to the appropriate court.
Appropriate court.
Mu suni paribini.
Because lordship.
Yes, this
I only pay
involves. You have already paid 5,000.
So only I pray because the OP number 1 is present lordship. Presence which is required.
हाँ इट कौन होगा तार कौन
presence टा नहीं तार presence टा था lordship हाँ तार presence भी noted because it's there lordship
तांको presence के note करी आपण पर appear करूचंदी
मु appear कोटली OP number 2 पाई because he has not
से OP 1
yes lordship
okay had the CMAPL in presence of OP 1 in person and the counsel for OP 2 and 3 to 8. Okay, this court scan through the scan. This court scanning through the grounds in the CMAPL. This court find there is reasonable reason. There is bona fide reason of non-appearance on the date of posting. It is in the process. This court allows the CMAPL thereby restoring RFA 92 of 2006.
Yes,
RSA wrongly list
sir RFA 92
list re badilale se RSA badilale na
in fact RFA 92
category RFA lekha hai register re se RSA kint kohchu
na RFA again
RFA 92 of 96
the OP number
ari siye tankar padha se am kon kariba mu file ta dharchi dakuchi tam mate RSA kohchu
because the OP number 1 is present lordship
OP 1 ro record kar de
Item 34.
Sorry. Yes, 34.
34, my lord, in this case, my lord, petitioner prayed for final allotment, possession and executive lease deed.
Please repeat. What is your prayer?
My prayer was for final allotment, possession and execution of lease deed in favor of the petitioner.
What is the counter?
Counter, my lord, we have specifically stated that the file is with the vigilance department now. Annexure C3, my lord. Annexure C3. So maybe
which para?
Annexure C3 in counter, my lord, paragraph number 5, last. My lord, it is submitted that the aforesaid case has been taken up by vigilance along with the allotment file for alleged involvement of multiple allotment. In the meanwhile, GA department made resolution to rectify such defects. My lord, paragraph 5 of the counter, my lord.
It is submitted that the aforesaid case is. Okay, then you have to wait until unless this proceeding is cleared by the vigilance. You can't get it.
Vigilance has been clarified that this is an error. In their counter also my name may be seen. Due to multiple allotment, it has been could not have been done by the opposite party.
Which document comes to your relief? Because annexure C/3 is a reference to the
running page 12, my lord, kindly be seen.
12 of
in
the
their
counter.
In their counter. Anita Sahu.
Just 1 minute, 12.
My lord,
Anita Sahu, huh?
Anita Sahu.
Separate family lottery.
It has been clarified.
Or
the
to be
belongs to
exempted.
separate.
Who has prepared this statement?
My
Or
lord,
task force has already given.
it's a letter number so and so.
Mahapatra, if it is already exempted, then
GA department.
This is admittedly an error apparent on the face of the record. This
Huh?
man is an error apparent on the face of the record of the task force.
this observation.
But this observation that the relationship and all these things and holding the multiple plot. That is what we requested the vigilance department to return us the file so that we can take a decision, because already government made a clarification.
That situation has not come.
No, that we have requested them. They have taken that file. That we have made a request, kindly return it.
Because annexure C/3 is a letter to the director of vigilance.
Vigilance to kindly have a glance.
You have not got any response.
No.
Then vigilance, if it is a party here.
Vigilance,
I
I think.
filed a miscase, my lord. In the SEKHAR, I have filed a
Because
miscase.
minors already, minors in another case, another
case.
similar case, in Basant Kumar Sahu, that is WPC number 18891 of 2023.
The vigilance case had already sent back the file.
But here in this case, minors, my instance not come.
So there is difference.
There is difference. Only thing is
Okay,
that.
then one thing we can do, he is asking vigilance to be made a party.
Achha.
So let us allow it to be a party. Let a copy be served on vigilance council. So we can expedite the issue at least.
Right.
Okay, this matter cannot be taken up for hearing as submission of vigilance, response of vigilance authority is necessary for the development through the document appended here as annexure C/3 by the development authority. Considering genuine request, this court allows IS 6665 of 23, thereby allowing impletion of Superintendent of Police Vigilance Cell Cutoff as OP number 4. Let vigilance Superintendent Police Vigilance Cell Cutoff be implemented as OP4. Fresh cost right will be filed as undertaken by day after tomorrow. Let there be also service of copy of the brief, including the copy of counter by the counsel for the petitioner on Sri Sangram Das, Standing Counsel, Vigilance. Also by Wednesday. On a copy being served on the Vigilance Council, let Vigilance Council obtain instruction on the request of the Development Authority by annexure C/3 herein by filing an affidavit at least within a period of 2 weeks from service of the copy on such council. Place the matter 3 weeks after. This may again come in that way. But that certificate is necessary.
I understood this man is suffering. May I pray, my lord, suppose in the meanwhile, vigilance will send it within this period, give a reply, so that CDA can act upon that.
Okay, it is also made clear in the read petition. It is made clear in the event vigilance communicates the petitioner.
Communicates to the CDA. Communicates the CDA, my lord.
To the CDA on either way, it will be open to this development authority to proceed in accordance with law. ଏପଟରେ ଦେଇଥିଲେ ବି କରିବେ ସେପଟରେ
ଯାହା ହବ।
Thank you.